sort of stuff.
Yeah, and I'm
you're just gushing.
I'm just so happy.
You heard it here first, folks, right?
I'm
Just
so
in case this
excited.
becomes relevant later.
I'm just so
Just
excited.
making sure. No, no, it doesn't say. Yeah, try to make sure it's on.
I have a feeling Tormesh is not liked by people you're sending this letter to.
Not with that information.
He's
No.
a family member. You're a politician.
We got boiling
Maybe.
one?
So you want to check the volume? Sorry, Carl.
Yeah. Is everything working properly?
He doesn't
the way it's
believe that
supposed to?
potions can cure disease.
Yep. All right, we're back. That was really weird, man.
Okay. So, and so you get your thing. Is that the only thing you're doing? You're just securing that and helping out around town.
And then I will help with where I need to help.
Baratu asks
militia
for your
within
help
it.
to help control the lower ranking paladins. The main thing is to clear the docks. Right? Any docks that are falling apart need to be tied up because you have 5 ships that are coming in, and they right now there's just lumber and timbers
And that's where I'll focus.
cluttering up the dock.
That's where I'll focus mine.
Okay. Carl, you and your buddy as you're hiking away with Gus, who's no longer a snake. He stops for a minute and puts his head up in the air. And then carries on walking. He like almost like he heard something. Right? But he knows he's far away. But
I should also add, we'd spoken about going inside my thing. I've now talked.
True.
Even less for the fact that you.
I did my job. I talked to my person. I assume I'm still on good terms with that person who didn't give a shit. He just cared the job was done right now.
You are not his charge.
Anyway, I look a little shinier now.
You are
and
not
have
his charge.
a half decent.
Yeah, he's wearing.
half decent
Yeah,
trident now.
he's like decked out.
Yeah,
He's got like.
I look dope.
Um.
I peace out back into the wilderness.
Okay. So 2 weeks passes. Chargan, the docks are all clear. The party is. You've been helping people in town. You've been sending your letters and waiting especially. You get so. Oddly enough, the Edward Grimley's office receives word back from Mount Tree Hill days before you hear back from Mount Tree Hill. And he comes to you asking. He's like, so your uncle Tormesh that you were mentioning about, your father is sending people to see if this is actually who you're referencing. He asks that you do your best to keep him within the city limits.
I'd be happy to.
Thank you.
He used to dandle me on his
Doesn't
knee.
what your father does not want him to know that he's sending emissaries to come and speak to him.
Oh, it's a surprise, like a party.
Like a party, exactly like a party.
Oh, he's gonna be so excited where there'll be clowns and fireworks and.
Probably the latter.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'll buy him a present. It's gonna be a reunion. This
It
is
should be
great.
a great time.
With
but you
Pierre
don't
around,
want me
there's
to
always
tell
a
him.
cloud.
Oh,
That's
it's
it.
but it's a
But
secret.
he's not around.
Okay.
So there is.
Do you want me to jump out of
Maybe
a
he'll
cake
return.
and sing him a song?
To be the cloud.
Yeah. I hope that let me know when it's happening. I'd love to come by and see it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep my ship just so you can tell your friends who work for the Flaming Hand. I'm keeping my ship, which was once their ship, safely away from this place. If they still have 2 more trips on it that I owe them, you can let them know. You weren't there as part of the sale, so I owe you nothing. But I know that you're friends with Boomy.
I've got some ideas.
I think he's the only surviving member of the party that I dealt with.
Yeah.
So, those other people you might not know actually.
I've been here about 3-4
And he
weeks.
strokes his chin that he wishes he could grow a beard on. He had a very nice spike on the front of his ear.
Strangely enough,
But that's all.
Justinian doesn't have
You don't know Edward Grimley. Sorry, you're in your 20s. Do you know who Edward Grimley is?
I know the name. I've heard it, but maybe that's just because you repeated it.
That's him.
Oh, that's
Martin Short.
Martin Short. Yeah.
So is he
He went to my high school.
He's always crooked.
is he like mirror universe from like our previous campaign? No, from the guy who was Usador's apprentice.
No, you
Usador's
killed
a-
Usador's apprentice, and that was a horrible. You violated the Workplace Safety Hazard Insurance Bureau's
But don't you
standards,
remember-
stringent standards, in taking hirelings onto dangerous missions.
I fed
But-
him well.
Don't you remember he
You
got?
did, but you don't take a clerk with you to fight a lich.
But remember he got reincarnated though,
That's
if I'm
right,
not
he did,
mistaken,
he did.
into a centaur.
That was
And
angry.
He was angry, and his alignment had completely shifted, and he had a particular hatred of Usador after that for what he did.
He
to
never.
him.
No, he didn't hate me.
He did hate him. Admit it. Tell him.
He
Tell him.
didn't like you at all.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Because he
tell me.
remembered
Yes,
fully
yes.
that he knew that he
Yes.
had no business being there whatsoever.
I
He
But he
believe
was
I-
so
to his
desperate for
doom.
money.
I think I used to.
Through
I
his
used like a.
doom.
That was me reincarnated him. I put some effort
No,
into
no.
But the reincarnation
No.
spell is very specific.
Yeah,
I'll
so
bring
it's
it
a
up for you if
random
you like.
dice.
that. It was random, but I went to
Uh-huh.
effort to bring him back.
You
And
did,
the
yeah.
dice went to effort to screw you over for your decision to do so.
So is this like the reincarnated?
No.
No.
This is a time. This timeline's way before that. You guys
Yeah.
aren't even born yet.
So
Reincarnate.
maybe this
This
guy
is-
reincarnates as.
See,
Edward-
you roll
your
percentages
Edward
for the.
great great
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
before he was turned into a centaur. Now he's really hung like. a
And we
horse.
used a different table though. This is the new table. We used the old
Did you roll
table.
for dick size?
Yeah. And it was like, so you
Yeah,
roll
we
for
used the
this,
old
and it
table.
changes your alignment. It changes
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It changed
You're,
it
you're
all.
reincarnated in that you
Here's
know the
re-
same stuff,
Yeah.
but your outlook on the world can change.
Can
Your
change,
whole
yeah.
race can change. You can come back as an animal.
So is this like the great grandson?
This is Edward Grimley.
But I
in all
mean
his
of, like,
splendor.
The centaur man.
He's the great
Yes.
Yeah,
grandfather
Yes.
of
Ed
the
Grimley.
sage.
Has these horrible stories about this evil
Good
wizard.
old Edward Grimley.
I love
This
Ed
thing?
Grimley. He was funny.
What is this?
That's an eye stock from Beholder.
Oh, I was gonna say it's way too like alien dick like.
What does
I'm
it taste
not-
like?
How many
not a big-
alien dicks have you seen to be able to ID it like that so
I
quickly
just,
too?
if, you know,
It's just
if I
like
were to,
instantly.
The question is, what decade did you grow up watching anime?
Legend
if I
of
were
the
to-
Overfiend.
if I were to draw you an alien dick, this is what it would look like.
Did you know what?
It's an
though?
eye
That
stock
looks
off
almost
the Beholders.
exactly like a
that
whale
isn't
dick.
painted.
Yeah,
Have you
there
ever
you
seen
go.
a whale
See?
dick? It looks
See?
like a whale
Perfect.
dick.
Yeah,
Not a
kind of
problem.
does.
Like a prehensile dick?
Yeah,
Whale dicks are weird. Animal dicks are weird.
yeah.
They look like worms.
Speaking
More
of-
so
speaking
than
of that,
actual dicks. do.
Speaking of animal dicks, someone else wants to use Bowser for a litter next year.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty good. We might take it.
You've been saying that.
But now I think you're getting near the end of Bowser's. Like you don't want to breed him too many
Doesn't have
times
to be-
after this, do you? That you wanna
He's
just-
not a female. They can.
I
do-
know, but I mean, say I think that you were saying that you didn't want.
Well,
that
once
many
we
of his
once
kids
we
out
take
there.
the puppy, we're not doing.
That's what I mean. So it's your last chance.
Are you thinking of
basically,
raising puppies though? I did that.
If
It
we
was so
no,
much
we don't
fun.
want a female.
No.
We would just want the male Rotties. The female Rotties are smaller, but they're more rangy.
Oh yeah.
They're clingy. They're more family oriented. They're better. They're more cuddly,
right.
but they're also crazy.
They're more temperamental.
Alien
Go
dicks to
figure.
fizz. That's what you walked in, on, buddy. We're talking about alien dicks to fizz.
Yes, yeah. What decade did you grow up watching hentai or anime in?
The Freudian
The
slip
fizz.
right
Back
there.
That's
then,
it.
they were one and the same
Shit.
back then.
Yeah, it's like
Back
there's
then they were
you
one
couldn't
and the
watch an
same.
anime without seeing good
Yeah.
boobs.
What
That's some
is
of the best
hentai,
ones,
Adam? I've
man.
never
Anime
heard of it.
titties.
Would you like
No,
to explain
that's
it
the
to
thing.
us all?
I can show you actually. Let
I'm
me
so
show you some of my
curious.
favorites.
I've heard this word, but I don't know what it means.
Twitch might strike this video down pretty quick.
Yeah,
No, we said the restricted H word.
Oh, am I allowed? Oh, sorry, I didn't know you weren't allowed to reference the word. Oops.
You have to say my hen
Oh,
tied
those
his
are-
shoe.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Our monetization's fucked now.
Oh man,
Oh, damn,
buddy.
we're not gonna make that.
That second
we're
Yeah,
not
we
gonna get this.
sometimes
We're
get
not gonna get
The fizz
sponsored
is
by
screwed.
Crown Royal Apple.
Sorry, the Fizz. Soon we'll have to shut down our one
no.
viewer.
We're going to be the next Critical Role.
Big
What
Brother's
happened?
listening to us. Big Brother's listening, guys. We're done. We're done for. They're descending on us right now. So 2 weeks passes. Boomy, 2 weeks without your magic powers is torturous for you. Like you feel what it's like to be a normie. You almost feel like dirty, almost like like an NPC. It's gross.
But he looks at his ball.
It's yeah,
Make him
your
feel
ball
better.
yard distracts you.
I'll pet him. on
Kind
the
of gets
head.
it. Kind of gets you by. It kind of gets you
Took
by.
the idea right out of my brain there, Carl. I'll be joining you in a minute.
Meanwhile, ships begin arriving in the harbor that's been cleaned out by Shargan, who's headed up a crew of some surviving Flaming Hands. There is a meeting of the people who work for the Flaming Hand, and they tell you that they have to close ranks. The Flaming Hand is kind of the plan is that they are going to be seizing control of Baldur's Gate for themselves, for future endeavors, and closing
Nice.
ranks. And in spirit of that, they no longer want to be referenced as the Flaming Hand. They're going to be the Flaming Fist. They're closing ranks and kind of tightening their grip around this monetization of this
Flaming
area.
Fist.
Now it's really
Right.
Baldur's Gate.
Right? So, like I said, it's the past, right? You guys were like way in the past, right? So, the plan is you've lost the Flaming Fist has lost a lot of members. A lot of them were poisoned by the water, faced their own mutations, were inadvertently affected by the saving throws you're making versus the charisma checks that were compelling people to do these horrible things. You got some of the runes off the city. You couldn't. It's impossible task to get them off of everywhere where they were planted. People have lost entire fortunes. People have lost entire fleets. People have lost families. It's Baldur's Gate is a wreck right now. As such, council can no longer hold the city together themselves. So the Flaming Fist is seizing control of the city. Is their plan, and they are going to enforce conscription because they don't. This is no longer a.
It's a police state.
It's a police state. This is what they know. This is what they require. They require people to take control of citizenry and to get shit done. Because if we leave them floundering in the streets as they are, they can't heal. They don't have the regular people the regular council doesn't have the spine. Ratu backs this motion fully. Like
So how
all
long
these
is-
people who are suffering in the hospital are draining resources. We don't need them currently. If they're not willing to join up, they're in the river. Like
So we're actually at the point where they're throwing people in
the
river
flaming
if they're
hit, the
sick?
flaming hit. No, well, those that are poisoned and unsavable in the hospitals. People again
Being
have been
executed.
fusing
Euthanized,
together,
you might
right?
say.
People have mutilated themselves and are beyond.
This is martial law.
This
police
is-
state. Is there?
They're not
potential
nice.
end to
I've
this?
never once claimed that the Flaming Hand were nice people. Remember,
Okay.
the old things is you were going when you came down to Rivington, you were extorting people on the way, right?
Right.
Getting protection money from people on the way down there with the old characters, right? That was what you were doing. That's not this isn't. They aren't elected.
Altruistic.
Right.
Yeah.
They aren't elected. There's an opportunity. They're seizing fucking control, and they don't care.
So are they singling out any groups?
No, anyone who is beyond saving
Right.
and is not willing to, or is not willing to contribute. Get on your feet and get fucking better
They don't
because
care
we don't
what
have
class
time.
or race you are. It's
We don't
just-
have time to pander for people.
Right.
We either, get up
We
and be
don't
useful
just say-
or lay down and be sawed. Right? That's their mode right now.
What was the name of the demon that we just banished? What was his name?
Hester. And he wasn't the demon that was being summoned. He was the one summoning the demon.
Who was being summoned?
Azathoth. So, that being said,
I also
you're on a boat. It arrives at dock. You pull into the dock, the longest dock by the lighthouse, middle of the day. Jargon, you've been assigned to the dock. Help greet people coming off of these 5 ships. Each ship contains 25 soldiers. There are 2 more ships over the next 2 days. 2 more runs of 5 ships coming over the next 2 days. The second ship is mostly supplies. The supplies will be coming from Edward Grimley.
Some quality gear.
Don't you say. They'll be coming from Scornbull and Morning Lord, and they will be Fort Morning Lord, and they will be bringing supplies, like fresh rivets, fresh metal to be worked, and a stipend from other lords of the Flaming Fist who have operations in this area, with 5,000 gold and 1,000 platinum, and the same amount in silver and copper, right, for trade. But this is only for use from the Flaming Hand. Like, they trade it out, right, and get supplies back. Like, it's not for, it's not pay.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone's going without pay, but the Flaming Fist get food right now. You're in the midst of like chaos, basically. The Flaming Fist is the only rule of law that's here. So
how would they react to me?
Are you signing up?
Sure, I got nothing better to do, or at least I'll assist.
Who's going to vouch for this man?
I'll be a consultant.
No. Who's going to vouch for this person? We don't they don't know who. You haven't had any dealings with them. You basically
They would be
gone into his office.
They would be one of the groups that I would hand the letter to, though, because I was told to give some to the military and to the governing body.
But the Flaming Fist wasn't the governing military. The military was the council.
Fair enough, right?
Right. So, however, you have been doing work with their members.
Mm-hmm.
So he's asking, who's going to vouch for you? Bring someone who will vouch for you before me.
My buddy Boomy.
Boomy's not allowed to leave.
You don't like Boomy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I
I'm
know
not the
everybody
one.
else.
I mean, they do and they don't.
No, you're a hero. Don't make no mistakes. You're a hero, right? And the charges against you have been dropped by the person who laid them, but the Flaming Fist does not like failed attempts.
So
right?
I can talk about the well.
But who's going to vouch for you? Because I can't.
You guys are on.
They're not going to be able to verify what you tell them about the well.
Did you see what I did about the well?
They weren't there. They can't. The person you're talking to can't verify that you were there. I didn't travel with you.
Right? But these
I
gentlemen,
could verify that he cast lightning.
You were anytime
That
you
he
were
was
there.
helpful?
I was
Yeah,
helpful.
he was helpful. Yeah.
You're gonna. You're assigned on.
I'm kind
You're
of
wearing the
weird.
revelry.
Yeah.
You have like some base. You're the only ranking person of your class in town here.
No, we don't know each other though, do we?
He's not even there. He's
Carl, but have we met?
He's left.
What do we know about each other? Because you're a new guy.
You met like inbound.
You actually know more about me than you thought.
Really?
Yeah. I'm actually gone anyway.
he can't sit there to answer your questions. But
So when we first met, how did that go?
I introduced myself knowing things that you didn't.
And was I
The first time-
enthusiastic?
well, you were playing with
you were
toys.
You're fine.
Like,
You had no suspicions that there was anything else.
I have a good
related
firm
to your
handshake. I've
character.
been learning that since I was a child.
He thought it was rather, but
It's never limp.
No.
My God!
always
Well,
hard.
now I'm uncomfortable.
never noticed.
It's a condition. I have tried to get help.
You know, if it lasts longer than 8 hours, you're supposed to contact a physician.
And there's this potion I heard of the back in the days. The balls of blue, I believe it was.
The
So
water supply now.
you're on a ship. You get off. You are met. You're at the you're on the dock, and all these people are getting off. There's a lot of not low ranking. You if I was to average it, you'd say most people that are getting off the ship are around level 5. So just they're not beginners, but they'd be the next row of like front row trainers, right?
Right.
Like the front coaches that are going to help as people join up. Remember old school D&D at level 5, you were able to start acquiring followers, and you had so that's what their job is. Their job is to go out and fill this role, right? Most of them are like level 5s,
So he has a
they're all
permanent
being
entourage.
yeah. Well, they're coming off the ships, right? They're to reinforce Baldur's Gate.
People are coming.
right? And people are getting off the boat, and you're at the end, and you can spot the people who are like they're wearing mundane armor. It's stuff like that. A few people were step off the boat, wearing fairly decent. The highest ranking person that steps off the boat steps off last after the boat's. He nods to the captain, who does not work for the Flaming Fist, right? Or at least isn't wearing the revelry of the Flaming Fist, right? Yeah, he nods to him. He points over to a bag of coin, right? The captain, doffs his hat, goes over, grabs the bag of coin, takes it off, and if you need, he gives you his name. If I'll pass by this way again soon, sure, I'm sure, right? He wishes you well. Your all your troops have been very respectful of my ship, and he sees you off down the gangway. And as soon as you step foot on the dock, he pulls it up, right?
And the ship moves up a little bit because I'm 7'8", 300-pound Goliath in plate mail.
7'8"?
What? Big Goliath.
Who?
The character that just stepped off the ship.
Yeah.
The character just stepped off the ship.
Mm-hmm. I know. That's why I was. That's what I was saying,
missed
Carl.
that part.
No, because I can't tell you. I can't tell you until it happens, right?
So I'm. I have a crest of Tempest on my hammer.
Okay.
So I come up to you and
My shield is blazoned with it.
Are you playing two characters?
we'll
What's
tap
happening
and-
right now?
I said I dropped it right. He has
Boomy's
the
on
time
house
spent.
arrest.
The time spent hanging on to this rod. Boomy starts to feel like like a normie. NPC.
Aw, Boomy's gone.
For now.
Moving on.
He's there.
He's got to rebuild the fist. Well, now the hand.
I
Or,
Now-
no, sorry. Now the fist.
Yeah. So when on this shipment,
Fist hand.
okay, there are some people that are coming off that are not wearing armor, and
Yep.
and they head over there. They don't, so they just acknowledge you as they carry on. They know where
Yep.
they're supposed to be. They head out for their debriefing. Shortly later, Boomy in Boomy's office, there's 5 other low level, like 5th level wizards come in and are looking around, like kind of looking around what's going on, like taking assessment place. Some of them are pretty arrogant. I gotta say, like some of them are just like they're like they this is a comfortable city. They're used to studying in trenches, right? And they have the person who's come in and replace you comes in. His name is Steve. Steve.
My name's Stu.
Yeah. So Boomy is able to work. It's still he's allowed in and out of the office. He's just art his scrolls to give away and do whatever with, but he has access to them for study.
I like
Unlike before where you had limited access, Boomy no longer has limited access. He has all access to all spells at the 7th level. They're not going to give them to you to hand out. And someone else is taking over control of the gnome to make the potions, but they're still carrying on to the potion making. But they're making sure they go only to the fist.
His name
Right.
is
And for trade, right?
Is there any spells, Boomy, or any things that you have that you can't interpret? Is there anything that he would have that he's researching that he can't?
What spells do you have?
Well, I had
What language
comprehend
do you-
languages.
So that if you
I
cast comprehend language,
Oh, okay.
then no.
I'm sure my probation officer
Ooh.
would allow me to keep a spell slot for comprehend languages.
You require it. He turns the rod upside down and hands you the other end. And you cast your comprehend language. And he
What's the
watches
other
you very intently as you cast a spell. Like you get the sense that he knows exactly what he's looking for.
He could counter the spell.
In some way.
Yeah.
Counter spell.
Stun. Right? Stun is terrible.
Oh yeah, as a monk, that's right.
Monks make the best witch hunters. He's also the only monk in the Flaming Fist in Baldur's Gate. They're a rarity, right? You have to be a certain amount of raginess. Bird. Yeah, Flaming Fist monk. So you step off the boat, you see Shargan, the boat, right, creeps back and forth, and the captain, as you get off, he like has you up and down kind of uneasily, and is like he's offered you, like work on his ship numerous times because all your men seem to respect you, and I don't know how talkative or quiet or whatever you are, but certainly intimidating whether you mean to be or not because you're massive, right? Some of his men, they're the anchor one night was stuck up on the rocks, and they had a hard time pulling it up with. So you lend a hand because they have that. You can pull double your strength thing, right? Yeah. So yeah, stupidly strong for hauling things. And you've been useful on the ship, but each time you turn him down, and now you're out into the city. You see Shargan standing there, and
I'll greet him as a brother of Tempest and
What race are you?
Goliath.
you come up to his knee, maybe his mid thigh.
Tharnak. Tharnak Bloodletter is my full name, but Tharnak.
As a dwarf, it would be his.
Well, he's 8 foot, so dwarves can be 4.5
It can be
feet.
4.5.
They're like mid thigh, good height.
That's right.
And so yeah, so you guys enter into town. You guys are intermingling.
Now, you're armored.
Yeah, full plate,
Nice looking.
shield.
Dented. Okay. It's kind of stained in places. Okay.
It's fine.
The Warhammer's still fairly bloody.
It's lubricated.
Slick.
Yeah. And so you have how much time do they have, Carl? Now for their downtime of Baldur's Gate. 2 weeks has passed. 2 weeks has passed. Where are you?
So my character's still just out there in the woods, just doing normal rangery type things, reconnecting with some of the elven fortresses that are back there before eventually coming back to a more civilized area.
Gus is a couple more than once or twice. Gus has been scratching his back up against the trees, and you see he used to knock some bark off when he did it, but there's cuts. Every once in a while he shakes, and you've taken a fair amount of damage being close to him when he shakes because he doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah, right. So you have
So like
been
quills
close
go
to
flying.
him. You have been. You have been close to him when this tornado of death has gone off. Not sorry. Where is it? Quill Barrage. There it is.
Or targeted quills.
No, Quill Barrage. So he shakes, right? And as he shakes, this 30-foot cone of stuff comes out, and they stick it like porcupine quills. They stick in the trees, and you've sustained some damage. It's he was out hunting something. He jumped in, he caught his salmon, and he was all wet, so he shook. And as he shook, just right, and you were like, "What the fuck?" Right?
I'm so happy I resurrected.
72 hit points. That's crazy.
No,
Armor
he
class
has
way more than
112 hit points. He asked for his wording was quite specific.
What's his armor class?
Darkness 50. Sorry, 60. He's got the saddle.
So low armor class, but still 150 hit points.
No,
That's
no, no,
big,
no.
yeah.
Still. Strength 23.
He will fuck shit up, for lack of a better. Good
And
job
he's
on
out
the
there
push. Good job.
doing his thing.
Oh, that was the
Whatever
one
you said. But anyway, you are. So, what are people doing in town? I'll get the map of Baldur's Gate back up here. Basically, after the festival, this city would have, under normal circumstances, been a thriving celebration, like Christmas, like New Year's, like people, like festivals in the streets, people feasting and sharing their goods and whatever. There's none of that. People that were once quite affluent and stuff in the city are begging. What steps is the party taking to better the stance of the populace of Baldur's Gate? How are you benefiting the city? You don't know any of these people, but
I'll
you
ask-
have a mandate
Yeah,
How
They
much
have
I'll
a mandate, right?
I'll kind of ask Shargan where the biggest problems are, if we have any looting or any
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
And
Probably-
do you
probably
share
in
what
the-
happened? Like the
Yeah,
whole.
I'll share what
business?
happened. To the right of the city there, all of that out there.
Just outlying stuff, stuff
Yeah.
on the outside, like the road.
How affected was that in comparison to what was inside the walls?
So the walls was far more concentrated. That's where all the fog was.
Exactly.
A lot of the metals out here toward here are rotten through.
Yep.
But as you get around and further away, they're not. So their
But
their
I'm seeing,
structures
like,
are still
I'm
good.
talking far right. It looks like there's fields.
All over here.
Yeah.
So once you get by here,
Farmland.
once you get past the menagerie, is where the effects of the rusting
Mhm.
stop. However, there's a lot of dead livestock around, a lot of dead people.
True.
They don't have the people,
So we'll pull
the resources on this
To bring out
suburb
your
to,
dead,
to
yeah,
be
bring
pulling
out
all
some
the dead in. They're still clearing the dead in the city.
What percentage
Yeah.
are dead?
So
Percentage
a
of the city?
third was lost originally, and then another third was lost during the festival.
Okay. If
Right.
anyone knows anything about the Great Dying, you can't overstate how big a deal.
No,
this is.
so there's like, let's say there's 10,000 people here. A third
There's
would
gonna be
leave
so many orphans. There's gonna be
6,666.
so many
And then a
orphans.
third of 6,666 are now dead. So there aren't people to fill jobs. There's a lot of vacant homes.
There's a lot of
loo-
orphans.
There's a lot of orphans. There's a
Hmm.
lot of rioting. There's a lot of stuff like that.
You
Not
shouldn't
that
sound
guy
so
anymore.
pleased and
You're
excited
not
about
that guy
That's
anymore.
not good.
You
Pleased
know,
and excited
I've
about
heard that
the
argument
orphans is not
before, but I
good.
think once you're that guy, you're always that guy, right? Like, isn't that the case? Like, that's why the hammer's the only solution.
Okay, so
Maybe that is the case.
could druids grow food?
Hey, Bard, can druids is there spells that allow you to create food like French fries?
There are definitely fruit
And how might
Create
that be
spells.
used to great effect?
to create French fries.
To create French fries.
I'm
You
just
miss
want-
to create French fries.
I'm
He
s-
cast flock of seagulls.
No. Flock of seagulls had been cast, and I cast create French fries to dispel the flock of seagulls. Except one. All
Yeah.
except one.
I guess
All except the one.
if the docks
So can
are
we start
done,
like
Sorry.
soup kitchens?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you have time.
I can cast
We'll start
create
burning.
food for free.
Right?
If you
Can
need
you?
create food.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
soup
there
we
kitchens.
go.
We're
Oh,
working
there we
on
go.
soup kitchens.
Bodies
We're
are
making-
gonna have to burn.
we're-
So
we're
Shargan
making
and
making
and
food.
sorry,
That's
Tharnak.
would that be
Tharnak,
one
you
person?
guys, you're cool with
I don't know if
prepare
I'd
they
do a
getting
soup
funeral
kitchen.
pyres
Walk
built to
around
throw
and create
bodies
those
on
everywhere.
and
So
against
I'll
this disease.
organize the
Yes,
distribution.
right?
Sure.
And
Oh, many dead
Tharnak's also
bodies.
interested in any looting and
So we'll be
robberies and
partners
that
in
stuff,
that
and we'll
I'll
crack
do
down on
the
that.
organization and distribution. You do
Okay.
making the food.
So you guys are
Or I
making
can
the
just make
funeral pyres,
food. I don't know if I need organization
stacking
or
bodies
distribution.
to help
I think I can
curb
walk around
and to help curb
I'm
the
making
the
kitchens.
disease
I'm
that's going to breed.
offering to
And
work
as we're
with
collecting the
All
bodies,
right,
I'm
okay.
questioning the
We'll work
locals
together.
about have
Yeah,
you had
I'll
any
take it.
problems.
There's a
in
yeah,
the-
there's a lot of orphans and stuff like that, and a lot of the churches can't take. Like they're overflowing, right? Like there's just so
Yes, of
many
course,
people
right.
that are and young people, not even just young children, but like teenagers and adolescents that have nothing now, and they're like they're
areas,
like,
areas with a lot of abandoned houses.
Yeah.
We'll convert those.
Well, I think we're gonna recruit some of these orphans to the fist.
I will. I agree
Turn
with
them
Get them-
Jay.
into like,
start
so
training
turn
them
them
out.
into like some,
Whenever
'cause
possible,
the
I'm
fist is
casting
over here
create
on the
food.
right, right?
So River and I are
Right.
working together. He's creating the food.
Okay, good.
We're
This
making
is-
sure
this is good
everyone
stuff.
knows.
He
and
wants
we're
to
working
manage
together.
distribution.
okay,
He's got distribution. I'm just gonna sit there, you blow in all my spell slots on create food one.
okay.
And I'm
For
distributing,
2 straight
talking to
weeks.
people, like going to any
doing
organization.
your best. Okay, good. This is this is increasing the public's perception of the Flaming Hand. They are like right now they're much more pliable and more eager to like they know there's complete disorder. So anything, a lot of them,
If
not
there's
all
somebody
of them.
who stands out to help, they're gonna be happy.
I'm also
Yeah,
handing
and they're
out flyers
and once
about
they're
democracy.
healthy and feeling better, now that they see the flaming, all the members of the Flaming Fist who
Doing
are
good
currently
things.
present and are doing things to aid them, we're just going to translate that to the fact that Flaming Hand is very putting forward a very positive face and trying to help these people. While you're doing this, you guys are you're building the funeral pyres. So we'll just go back to you
And
guys first.
recruiting the
and
like,
recruit,
people
you know,
of the right age to start training.
and some of them are
From-
coming in and
from
part
the
and you're like
orphans.
part of it is helping me move these bodies and you're taking note of those who lend the
Yeah.
hand, those
But like-
adolescents
but
who
like
are
a lot of them, yeah, and then some of them can go. We gotta rebuild stuff. So obviously apprentices.
Cool.
Right. We'll set up all that stuff.
Arnak really just looking for soldiers.
Child soldiers. Hold the button.
Sherman soldiers.
Operation
Same
Human
thing
Shield.
every time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Go!
Just wanna make sure it's this one, right?
Right.
Like in
So-
South Park. The
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
So, as you guys are doing all this, give me a perception check.
The best one.
Feel that. All 20, and then I have to roll. Close.
It could be a 21 if you
Yeah.
want to select
That's
it.
yours.
There's a 20.
I got a 19.
I did that too. I checked dice in there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
20.
19 total. Oh, but you're helping Jay. You're specifically helping Jay. Can't be their guide.
That one's yours.
I just have
Okay, so 19. Okay. You look up and you see this like weird rodent thing flying through the air off the building, and it's got like a cloth sack in its teeth, and it jumps onto your helmet, and then it jumps off of your helmet. It's just a squirrel, but it's like a flying squirrel, right?
Okay.
It just like jumps at you, right? You don't see it in time. Like it jumps at you, and then it jumps off you, and it heads to this little kid. And you can see it's got this like sack in its mouth, and the little kid like brings it into his jacket, and is petting the squirrel. And he opens it up and he pulls out. He starts eating candy. Like this little squirrel has like gone and stolen some candy, right? And you recognize the kid.
Okay.
He's the blonde kid, that the only one that survived. There's two that survived. He was the blonde kid of the ones that survived from the hag, right? And he's kind of like nonchalantly following you around while you're doing this stuff. Like you've seen him a few times, but you're taking notice like that he's sitting there kind of staring at you. And
Right, you
he's
gotta
like,
stop, man.
Right?
You gotta stop
"Why is that stuff?"
because we're not there.
I
I know, but that's not how it's supposed to go down.
don't know how it's-
I know. So should I take over?
That's why I asked if
All
you
right.
were cool.
I didn't know if you. I didn't need.
So I was asking if you were cool. So he jumps off anyway. He gets squirrel to the face.
All right. You don't actually see, you see a squirrel, then there's a visage of someone and it's gone.
Oh,
So you don't
I want
know
my
who
squirrel
it
to
is
the face,
necessarily.
goddammit.
You still get the
I
squirrel
want
to
that
the
squirrel's
face,
nuts.
but you don't meet up with anyone or anything at this point. It's just the squirrel to the face, a little kid, and then boom, lost in the shadows of the crowd again. And you do think that it does look vaguely familiar, but it's you haven't found the child yet. But you do notice that right now you're going to be in like the merchants area. Is the way that we can phrase it, right?
Sure, they're around. They're doing
Right.
whatever they need.
So we're in the merchants area right now. Is where you saw the kid.
What have I found?
So as the I'm trying to find my stuff. All right, I think we're good. I just need my little bag of dice, if I could, please.
There's plenty of dice over there.
I know, but I want.
Okay.
All right.
They don't taint my dice.
So as you guys are
gonna
traveling through the bazaar, you're heading back on your way
little.
towards Boomy's place, doing reports, doing little jobs, like you said, actually going out creating soup kitchens. You've got kind of a pretty good formula going on. But at the end of every day, any leftover spell slots you have, pump them into creating food, purify water, all that kind of stuff, and it's actually making a difference. You've actually got a big
Gate are
cluster
very
of
happy,
people.
and they're a lot of people are volunteering once they're healthy enough to be in a position to actually lend a hand. It takes everyone picture every person that comes up to you that you haven't aided as having 2 levels of exhaustion, and a day after they've been fed and rested and cared for, then the next day they have 1 less level of exhaustion. Then the next day,
But they're also
They're able to
mourning
start being
family
useful.
members, and everyone's lost a brother, a father,
Right.
a sister, a
but
daughter.
the flaming hand can be your fan. The flaming fist can be your fan. We're a very tight knit group.
So it's a one of these days when you're done down
Give your
there.
loyalty to the state.
And you guys have communicated with Boomy before, actually, about these kinds of things. You've come in, you've tried to use Boomy as a waypoint since he actually holds some considerable sway, even though he is under the watchful eye of one of those. What do you call that guy? That guy who's under who's
Witch
watching
hunter
him?
or whatever.
The witch hunter who's still there making sure
Zhao
he's
Xiao
properly
Shu.
drained there. I think Zhao Xiao Shu.
His name is
Oh,
no, Carl, no. Don't racially appropriate that guy. It's Zhao Xiao Shu.
Zhao Xiao Shu.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna throw a little
Juju.
bit of a wrench into things. Since
Zhao
I did have-
Juju.
I had Boomy as one of the central protagonists of this little thing that I have going on here right now, but it is what
Yeah,
it
but
is. So
like
we're
I
gonna
said,
roll
that's
with
why I
it.
gave you the thing. I was like,
Has
We're
the
at-
DM and the player swapped here? Is this what's happening?
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
out
that
for,
is-
for like a few sessions. wanna
I
do
love
sesh.
it.
Adam
This
gets a
is
little
how we
break.
do.
Adam gets a little brace.
If anybody wants to run a
Yes.
3 sesh,
This is dope.
like
Yeah.
I'm down,
This
but
is
it's just
super dope.
it has to
October.
work into like
Have
a
you ever
plot
have you been a
session.
DM before?
No. This
Oh,
is
you've
so
never
dope.
had me as a DM before. Oh, okay,
Yeah, you've
cool.
done. two
I
now?
was not
Three?
expecting
This is
this
my, I think
swap
this is my
to just happen.
third
This will
or
be your
fourth
third
one,
one, yeah.
maybe.
Let me do this sometime.
One
Same
of them was
thing,
a
if you wanna-
longer
if you
one,
wanna
though. One of them
get-
went on
get a
for
thing you
quite a
wanna
bit.
throw in, sure.
I'm
But,
down, Carl.
Yeah. All right.
My
So
stuff,
yeah.
my next,
So
my next chapter happened.
Yeah,
I
no,
tried to
sorry,
transition
Adam.
a little more smoothly and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, he's getting into some plot points that can't be revealed yet at this point.
I can't talk about my squirrel.
No, we haven't gotten to your guy yet.
I want my squirrel.
So you've been
So
doing
are
good
you the
throughout
elder
the
now?
city, and your area of the city
We'll
is
find out.
actually more renowned for a
house.
place that gets to have more refugee help and everything. So it's actually a more bustling, thriving part of the economy now. Is your particular area where you're helping out in Baldur's Gate, which coincidentally
So
is in one of Pip's areas, so it all looks good on Pip
no, that's
for
that
like
Boomy.
getting some.
So the,
Boomy.
the
It all
Flaming
looks good
Fist's
on
main
Boomy.
two areas at the beginning, just so you can know,
Yeah.
for reference, has been from this side of
You have
town.
to control the camera too. That's when you go.
Yeah. So this is the lighthouse, right, and their main headquarters.
Yep.
That they've taken over. The upper city here, like over to this section, and this is their training ground. This area here is their training ground.
That's the barracks
Okay.
where we live.
That's the barracks,
And
and this is Tormesh's part.
And it's over here though. Go back to the lighthouse. It's over here though that you guys tend to give out most of your services since it's near the main area of the lighthouse. So right here, this part is teeming with life. It's being rebuilt. It's one of the most bustling hubs right now.
Which
of
makes sense because it's
Baldur's
near
Gate.
the upper city as well.
Yeah, it can get ports that can come in and deliver and everything. And obviously, since all trade is running through the Flaming Fist, I mean, obviously having the Flaming Fist headquarters there is going to be a good hub. So you guys are giving it out. This area is great. This area not so much, but I mean, hey, you got to start somewhere,
This
right?
question, Carl, how long is passed?
So it's just been over the 2 weeks you guys were setting this up. This is the first day after 2 weeks.
So the Flaming Fist has a coffer of 2,000 platinum pieces, 10,000 gold, 10,000 silver, 10,000 copper to distribute to the city and its citizenry to help get things moving as far as trade and commerce goes.
So it does that. It organizes with a few of the mayors and things like that, a few of the politicians in the area to try and distribute it. However best that they decide right now. It's going to be a
Fairly
shit
as
show.
possible.
It's the first one of the weeks of distribution. I'm sure some people are cutting off the top and everything, but overall, they're going to try and make it work with the
I'm
funds
sure-
that they're giving.
I'm sure.
A more fair
I'll get the name.
Tharnak.
Tharnak. I'm sure Tharnak is
Tharnak is
watching for that critically.
he's cracking skulls.
Okay, so Tharnak's actually it has been sent here by the Flaming Fist. Is your Flaming
He
Fist
was
agent?
he was
Okay.
on one of the ships that for reinforcements
Just so
that
I
came
know.
in. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
I
All right.
brought a little. I don't know how many people did I bring with me.
There was 25 on your ship, and they were all very respectful of the captain. And they were very careful not to overload the ship. That's why every ship only
So these were higher level. These guys were like level
Fifth.
3 plus.
fives.
Level
except
5s,
for,
just straight up
except
types of level
for
5s.
except for
You
Tharnak.
who was there keeping them in line for the trip. Got
Correct.
it. All right.
The
So-
hammer of retribution.
The Hammer of Rich. So you got a name for this guy. Okay,
No, that's what they
cool.
called him.
That's what
And
they called him.
no one fucked with the giant guy with the bigger hammer.
Well, it happens to be that you've actually been summoned as one of the arbitrators of the Flaming Fist and also the city to go and visit this character named Boomy that you've heard so much about, and you've been like a liaison and everything like that. That's part of the reason why you're actually here in Baldur's Gate, is you've heard this hero has been basically accused of this crime, which whether or not it's true, not a good look for the Flaming Fist. So he's actually come down here in conjunction with a member of the City Council of Baldur's Gate to let you know that the charges against you have been dropped. And actually, the one who's actually charged you has requested that you be exonerated of the charges.
Good lord.
And,
Where are we going with this?
These guys here have been brought in with you because they are members of the old party, so they have to bear witness to that that's happened. And as your hearth is glowing and the people are around and there's some camaraderie starting to happen, they say, "Oh yes, and also we've got some good news. Your accuser is here to give a little speech and to speak to you." And you can see that from between the two of them, there's an older man who emerges, his skin tanned. The fires behind him of the hearth seem to glow and roar a little bit as he stands in front of it. As he pulls his hood back, you can see that it's none other but your good buddy, Sauvignon. Boomy, my friend, how's it been? I'm glad to see that we've been able
I
to
don't
come
have
to
any spell
terms.
slots, right?
No, you do now.
No, he's totally drained. For now, he's drained.
You freed him.
No, exactly.
I
So they
got-
walked away, but
I
he's
got
been
the
sucked
long
dry.
rest. I got the
Yeah,
long
yeah,
rest.
he's got to have the long
Are
rest.
you like
He
squeezing
goes,
your balls
gives
in your arm? Like,
Gives Boomy a big pat on the back. It's been such a long time, and I'm here obviously with what's his name, Thrakar, who knows that I'm with him visiting you guys. Because they've also known that I've shared with them the same thing that I'm about
Are
to
we
tell
all
you.
here?
You're all here now because you've all been summoned to go and see Boomy to bear
You said
witness
you
to
worked
the
for the
fact
Flaming
that he was
Fist. Now you got
released.
vouched for. You work for the Flaming Fist. That's what you
Yep.
said.
So he said, we've actually heard from this outstanding gentleman who's really helped Baldur's Gate a lot by the name of Sauvignon, a sordid tale that he
You
wanted
did
to
say
bring.
specifically every day you weren't doing anything. All your spell slots were blasting into helping the orphans,
You got it.
helping people in general.
And that has been so. I've developed quite a reputation actually amongst the lower underprivileged class
Which
that,
doesn't
you know,
surprise Boomy
is
at all,
forgotten about
No,
by the main
He's always been
churches.
very helpful
The
to
look of
children.
disappointment.
You know, by the main
Oh, that
churches.
is-
Some of those grotesque beings, some of those grotesque, like deformed beings who are being executed right now unjustly, some might say, by the Flaming Fist in the above grounds, are still lurking deep within the like undergrounds, being healed and taken care of by some of the servants of Asmodeus, doing the Asmodeus's work as always on Earth. But yes, Boomy, it's so good to see you again, my friend. So he says, I was thinking
How
of,
does Tempest feel about Asmodeus?
Not
impression.
good.
Not good.
well, one's evil and one's straight up
Because-
good.
Because well, it comes
Well-
down to Asmodeus sees things orderly,
Hmm.
whereas Tempest sees things more chaotic.
Yeah.
Oh, that
it's-
too.
It's more of a
Double whammy.
you're this is the vision of both gods, but it's two different lanes.
Intersect
And
course, yeah.
Tempest does not want.
So I made the
That's why I
mistake.
So Tharnak
That's why I never took guidance.
Tharnak is a cleric of Tempest.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
and I'm
he
a
is-
paladin of.
Mm, not enjoying what is being said right now.
Actually,
But he knows about the fact that he
Justinian
had
follows
to
Tempest
bring
as
him
well.
here.
That's
the
his,
Flaming
cleric
Fist is
side.
there.
So
He-
that's
he's
why you
doing
use
his
so
job
much
in the
damage.
city, although he
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah,
That's
he's
right.
not
Just
I also
part of
follow
the job,
Tempest.
his
We have
own
that in
personal
common.
opinions
Are you a
aside.
cleric now?
You know,
We all know Haratu's view.
Because I'm a
on-
cleric.
part of his job right now is to bring Sauvignon
Okay,
to
so
the
we
party.
know we have.
Yeah,
It's
that you're
very
doing it
obvious-
reluctantly. You're doing it because you have to,
It's
and you
very
don't
obvious
like
when a
it.
7'8", 300 pounds thing is not.
Which
It's pretty obvious when even I'm totally standing.
So Carl,
So-
the last D&D session I did with my students, I mentioned Asmodeus, and this very innocent kid who's really into D&D was, isn't Asmodeus the sex pervert god? And this is like a super innocent kid, and I'm like,
Not so
Yeah, do you ever
innocent.
drive through him in your basement or your uncle's closet?
yeah. He was like, I was reading this online. I don't like this god.
He's a good one because he didn't start off as a god, right? He started off,
Asmodeus?
yeah, he started off as just a devil, a very powerful devil. Well, it depends on what lore you go by, because there's one
Are
when
devils not gods?
I can't do this on the disc golf
no,
course.
they're
Nice.
kind of
You
like
got 3 for 3 in the
I
supernatural.
know,
past 2
I
weeks.
fucked
Damn, you got 2 of them last week. Sorry, Carl.
That's all right. Like we can talk about Asmodeus all you want, but it's a good thing that Asmodeus was around. For I have seen a vision of the future, and there's a great evil that was just prevented, but still lurks right on the balance of our reality right now. For as it has been told to me, Hester and a being called Azazoth were just banished, but their essence still lingers on this plane, for it has been so short a time since they were banished, and there is still a sect that wants them here on this, the prime material plane. And is at this very moment working towards having it be so. So the Lord Asmodeus has granted me in his great wisdom the ability to go and lead you to where it would be that we could finally stop this person and bring justice again and balance back to the world. For as you know, Asmodeus does not like to deal with the demons. Like it upsets him and it upsets the balance of the great wars should one of these great demons be allowed to walk the earth. And so I, a humble servant of Asmodeus, am once again at your service. And he does an exaggerated curtsy, primarily to Boomy, who's got work to do. But I was
They're
told
the
to
top
come here
conflicting
and,
domain.
you know, tell this
I'm
group
also Tempest.
who has worked with you before, Boomy, about what needs to be done. So
So
I'm
Here
gonna
is-
do an insight check on if there's ulterior
yep,
motives.
do it.
Just the three of us are
17 plus
He's evil.
8, so 25.
So you can definitely tell that he's hiding something
He's lawful.
about the reason why you would go
Yeah,
and do this.
shut it.
We're chaos.
So you can press him if you'd like.
He's lawful. You're
You can
No, I'm
talk to him.
I'm new. I'm
We're
just
nature,
observing,
nature's
just
chaos.
observing for now.
You can be
Okay.
lawful.
But yeah,
I don't
he's
know- I don't
obviously
know who
got
to-
some ulterior motives. As you know, actually, the clerks of Osmosis typically have something that, you know, if it benefits you, it benefits them in some way or another as well. This is no secret. You know, that'd be kind of a tit for tat kind of
It's a
thing,
Yeah.
rum.
right?
So, what's it made from? That's what I'm saying.
So he knows
Cod liver oil and fish.
of this place.
You're neutral good though.
Sorry.
Alright. So he knows of this place, but he's not sure exactly where it is. He can describe it very well. He knows that it's like a duke. He knows it's somewhere in the northern area up here. Some rich guy who's
In the
has
upper
the
city?
power to have
Is that
like
here?
acolytes
This
and
lighter gray section is the
this part over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's all spaced out. So someone in here
where it
who's
looks orderly.
and he's got enough money to go and have acolytes and a nice place where they'd be able to perform rituals. And he's got an idea of it in his mind that if only there were someone who knew the city well and every nook and cranny of it, that if we were to go ahead and we were to kind of like explain it to them, they'd be able to help. And you actually know of someone. I've seen him before. I'm not sure how to find him again, though I only looked at him briefly until he recently joined the clergy of Asmodeus. So we have a new pupil, a new joinant of Asmodeus, and he's this young boy. And I know that you've had experience with him before. He's got some blonde hair, and if we could somehow find him in the merchant's area, then I know that he would be able to lead us to wherever this mansion might be.
This is
Like,
Sauvignon.
he knows his way
speaking.
around there. The Sauvignon say, "Yes, it's me, Sauvignon speaking,
Ah, there you
but
go.
I can't
That's
do
what
it
I'm
the whole
looking
time.
for.
It does sort of hurt my
Sauvignon's level
throat a little
9.
bit."
He's level 9.
No, maybe only level 9, but Sauvignon, he does his thing. So basically, if we were to go and we were to find this child could then bring us where we need to go. And this child is attuned to Asmodeus, for he is a new acolyte of Asmodeus. He just came off the streets. He was a little bit desperate, but we fed him. We didn't ask for anything in return, but we did say,
Except
I mean,
his soul.
obviously we feed our own before we feed others. I mean, so we can continue to help. And he was glad to, wear a necklace to ensure that he would be able to be fed, of course, because, I mean, we do have to take care of our own disciples before all that is left we can give out, so we can continue to help those in need. I'm sure you understand. I'm sure. But yes, with that, we can be off at any point in time. If you're ready, then I mean, Boomy, I know that you won't be coming with us, but is this ragtag group the one that you'd recommend to come? And again, it's so nice seeing you again. All water under the bridge, I assume, isn't my friend? Tap 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 on the back.
Yes, I know everyone but the tall gentleman here I know and have acted well in the fight against Haster, so I'm sure they'd be able to help you.
What about this brute of a creature we see over here? He looks up 7'8" guy.
He's qualified.
Yeah.
Qualified. And you can't teach that. I don't know if you guys remember that from wrestling. I love that guy, Enzo Amore or whatever like that. I can't believe that it's his
Are you
personal
gotta play
drama
this character
that
in
got him
Andre
kicked out
the
of
Giant,
wrestling because he
so
was so
kinda
good,
like,
man.
it's-
He was so good.
Bring in some Princess Bride stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
That's
Wait for
Mancini.
Matt to
That's
get back, maybe here.
Justinian. He can.
On your way out of
That's
Boomy's
right.
place, as I assume that you guys have all chosen to leave and head down towards the market.
That's a big assumption.
Can I have a perception check, please?
Go.
I guess perception master. What's your passive?
Question. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How does proficiency bonus get calculated?
Proficiency bonus is: are you proficient?
Yes.
Do you have expertise?
No, but the actual number.
So
Well,
it's
it's per
proficiency
level.
plus it's proficiency based on your level.
But what is proficient? Like, okay,
Wisdom.
but what is?
So at a certain
At
level, your
level 10,
proficiency
you're
will
plus
go
I'm
up.
a +4.
But not.
I have 33
No,
passive
no,
perception.
no.
That's not your passive
No,
perception.
no, wait. What's your highest level? Level 7?
Yes.
Level 7 is how much proficiency? Pass plus 3 still?
Three,
Or
I
plus
think.
4?
Wasn't that three?
Still plus
Seven?
3.
Yeah, we only just got.
Yeah, if you got a plus 4 at 10, anyone, it doesn't matter.
Ninth. Ninth, you get 4.
So level
Seven's
7 is
three.
3.
Okay.
So it's plus 3. So it's
So I have-
it's your
I have
skill mod plus your proficiency
I have a
Plus-
lot of bonuses. Though.
plus.
32.
Is that how passive works, though? The same way?
It's
So-
plus 10.
So you
It's,
see,
it's not plus 10. So that's why it's
So
32.
do we-
you
can we just-
see
do we have
a
to roll
cloaked
or we
figure
No, he rolled.
that
He
was
doesn't have to roll.
watching you guys specifically as you came out of Pip's place. He was basically casing
There's
you.
no Pip.
Uh,
my God.
Sorry, not Pip.
I
Oh
know,
my
I
God,
know,
Boomy.
I know. Welcome to
Out
my
of
world.
Boomy's place, and then disappears
Pip's like
again
3
over a
characters
rooftop. But you
And
know,
he's watching me, and I notice him.
you know that you
Pip was
were
good.
being watched. I don't, whether it's you
King
in
of the North.
particular or the party, you were being watched as you work your way towards Market Street. So you've now gotten in.
I'll alert the group of that.
So you've now made your way into.
But can I
Market
have my
Street.
fucking candy? Can I get my candy?
You're thing with Smoker.
Yes,
Okay, I have
you
candy.
got your candy.
Cool. I'm eating candy.
So you've made your way into Market Street, which is a bustling city center, especially since the Market Street area that you've gone to is over here, nearer to where you got the Flaming Fist, and where you guys are giving
the
out
main dock area, right?
main dock, where you guys are giving away the supplies, which again has kind of like revitalized Baldur's Gate. So you guys are basically in like the teeming part of the city again. In this section, aside from seeing like ruins, and obviously you can't repair metal and stone as quickly as some other things, but this area actually looks as like it's almost undamaged, you know, aside from some of the structures and everything like that. People are bustling, market is moving, everyone's moving around, there's people coming around. You actually see some little shit, and it wasn't the guy that you're looking for, of course, like literally pickpocket someone right in front of you and scamper away so quickly into the crowd. So you know that this place, not only does it have like merchants, but it's also got the standard class of like pickpocket that come with being in a bustling city center. So you've now made your way there into the merchants like area, closer towards where you guys are always
It's like recovering, right?
recovering.
So people are desperate.
Barely
You got it.
anything's happening.
Everything
though,
where
if
you
that
guys
percentage
always
of
are.
people are dead.
No,
Well, yeah, but
like,
what I'm saying is they've centralized. The people seem to have more centralized
Okay.
around this area because they know that because of what you guys are doing, giving away food, purifying water, and everything like that, they know that there's hope in that area.
and those
Okay,
that sign up,
that makes
they've come
some
there.
sense.
and those that are
Yeah.
sign up are sent over to the area where the training
The bears.
buildings are, right? Where we've had our meetings for the entire session has been in that key.
it's
So we've made our way there.
It's becoming ours.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily know where
Are we
this
putting up
child
barricades
is that
and
you're
stuff,
looking
or-
for, but who is here with the child? Was anyone here with the child now at this point? Then you weren't here with your character, wasn't?
With the blonde?
Yeah, with the blonde kid.
It was
So
those
you
two.
were there, Shargan.
Those two.
Okay.
Because I healed
Okay.
one of them.
Oh, and
Yes.
Jim's character was there too.
Oh, these are the kids that you revived?
No, these are the ones where there was three of them.
Remember they were
So-
suckling on the goblin's multi-titted.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
kept them alive during that, like,
No, we tried to
We-
save
we
them.
tried to
One
save
of them died, and we saved the other two. We let the
One
redhead
was
One
a-
was the
one
redhead.
was a
yeah,
bomb.
The redhead
yeah,
we
yeah,
let
I was
die.
around.
One was a bomb. You let the redhead die, and there was
The blonde-
Let the redhead die.
the Aryan, the Aryan. Of
because
course,
you
we
had
saved
blonde
the
one,
Aryan.
and blonde
is
one,
right.
and you let the multi-ethnic one.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
So
we have to
what-
choose.
what-
let the redhead die.
Non-denominational. Oh,
The
you said.
non-denominational, you got it. So of those, though, you know for sure that Blondie survived because he's the one who Sauvignon was kind of guiding you towards. And again, he's a new acolyte, a new joiner, a new member
Because I,
of the
yeah,
whole
'cause I
Asmodeus team.
I was the one that healed them all.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes.
ran out of healing hands.
And-
And couldn't.
And it's the
Yeah,
third
fair.
guy, the redhead, who you chose to die because of his hair color. Yeah, you discriminated openly against him for their
Oh, no.
hair color.
My wife's
Yeah.
a redhead. I don't.
Okay, good.
But is
So
she a
you-
left-handed redhead?
That's just okay.
Dr. Bullock.
So
It's there.
you're in
An
City Center.
abomination.
You got to find this punk.
My beard
You
is
guys know
red
what he
red
looks like,
when it comes
right?
Is it really?
And
Are you
how,
left-handed?
how do you want to try and locate him?
Do it.
Oh, I had a beard last year. Before, as soon as you
Pardon,
joined, I didn't want to join.
Oh, sorry. Are you left-handed?
No.
So I'm
Jesus,
left-handed.
I
So we're
forget.
trying
Yeah,
to
but you're
find
not
this
ginger.
child, but there's nothing.
That's
Do you want to
fine.
go by
That's fine.
Sober
Is it
Adams?
That's yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. Yep. So there you are. You're in City Center right now. You're know who you're looking for. At least you do, Shurigan. And I guess River, you know, was River there?
If he knows who he's looking
Yeah.
for, he can find them.
So I guess that you can get the cops out looking for him as well if you want to.
Oh, did you take that thing, by the way?
What thing?
Like, so you can see, like the boobs through, like, you can see
See
through
the
shirts.
boobs?
Yes,
I
please.
honestly
See through
haven't
shirts?
decided. That was one of the
Oh,
options.
if you haven't decided if you can detect cancer at will.
Sure. Sure. Yes, I took it.
With your
I took it.
Okay.
Because I couldn't find anything else.
River, with your passive perception, you again note that there's people who are watching the group. More than one at this point in
I
time.
can see through walls up to 30 feet. Oh, very cool. Superman.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can
Alright.
see through
Alright.
No,
everything.
dude, it's
What?
fucking crazy.
What is
Yeah.
that?
It's an invocation.
Oh, okay.
And how many
Here, I'll
times
read
per
it to
day
you.
can you do it? How many times per day can you do it?
See, I
You're
don't
the
play these
DM.
sort of
Can you make
characters,
sure you
I don't know.
can't see through legs?
Yeah, you can't see through lead, I guess, probably,
Yeah.
right?
I'm sure there's stipulation.
As an action, you gain the That's ability to fair. see. So I have to take an action to do it.
Yep.
You gain the ability to see through solid objects to a range of 30 feet. Within that range, you have dark vision if you don't already have it.
Which you
This-
don't.
I can see normally. This special sight lasts for 1 minute or until your concentration ends.
How many
During
times per day? So it's an
This
action.
time, you perceive the objects as ghostly transparent images. Once
But
you
not
use this
through light.
invocation, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest.
All right.
So when you
So
choose
one
So
to,
if
time.
I have to
So
choose
one
to
time.
do it, is this a reasonable
Yep.
time to choose to do it?
I mean, you've got
No,
a
we
day.
don't.
You've got a few days. You can be toying with it. The first thing I would do, boobs.
Play with it. Yeah.
Yeah, for 100%. First thing
I get
would
a
do.
minute. I get a minute of just.
Just like walking. I mean, I'd pick my crowd, obviously.
Yeah.
you
Now.
know, walking through
Retirement home,
walk-
here we come.
Walking through Walmart.
New beaches are not all they're cracked up to be.
No.
They're not all they're
Because
cracked up.
everyone knows.
UBC had its own beach.
There's a
Beach,
lot of
like, right beside
confidence.
it.
on a new
Not
beach.
all their crack.
I'm not using it. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
The guy
I
selling
don't actually
samosas
think
out
I
of
was
his
going to
fanny
take
pack?
that. So no, I
We didn't-
can't
We
see
didn't
through
buy
solid.
any of those.
Okay. Well, either way, there you are. You in particular, I mean,
Burning
other
Man.
people can roll if they want
Words
to,
you
or you
don't
can just
caught on
relay
fire.
the information.
That's
Know
so
that
sure.
your
It's
party in
hilarious.
particular is
It's
being
being
watched.
watched.
You-
I've
you-
already
job
relayed
is the
that.
eye of
and it's
Sauron.
not
That's
it's
his
not
job.
just one
Yeah.
person. There's more than one person that now you've noted has been seeing the party.
Are those people acting like they're taking part in the betterment of Baldur's Gate, or are they kind of standing off? I mean, I'm not there.
They're
but-
doing neither. They're kind of blending in, and then like
Are they
you can
children?
see them for a moment looking, and then they head off in the shadows again. They're not children. These are definitely adults.
So since you said, I would assume, since you said you were specifically looking for people who were not actively lending a hand, right? So I'm not even there. So I'm just pointing out things that were declared that you might not have.
Let's go try and catch one of these guys.
Off in the distance, you see a little kind of thing jump from the top of a roof, tag down, so go oi, and then kind of like bounce off and head to another rooftop.
I wonder what it is.
Hold on. Sorry. The internet's slow.
Got a 17. Did I see this little thing?
You did. It looks kind of like a.
The thing that hit my
How
fucking helmet the
Allegedly.
other day?
how
you-
far away is
You
it?
did see. You did see it.
How far away
And
is it?
now this can be worked into where Adam was talking about, with something comes down, hits you on the head,
Yeah.
moves away. It's got the nuts and stuff like that. and now that you're like kind of got your eyes on that little creature there, you see this little kid eating his candy, and it looks like it's kind of similar to the kid that you thought that you were looking for. So
And River, with his passive, would have seen that same kid a few times, probably kind of following Shargan around.
Are
and
we
this
trying to
kid,
catch this
you
kid?
can see he can tell that he's trying to disappear into the crowd, but I mean
I'm
his
hiding from
perception
Shargan,
is just so
but I
high
can't hide
that
from him.
exactly. So you can see you're sometimes losing track of him, but we've got River here who's just like I'm like a he's like a
So
beacon
you're-
basically. He may as well be glowing.
You're not with
right?
us. As
Boom is not here.
Yeah. Boomy has sent you guys ahead
19.
with a
19
good
stealth
reference. 19. Okay, so your
Boomy's going
stealth
home
at
to
least.
have a long rest.
I like as I'm trying to hide from Shargan because I'm like
Oh,
I just
hiding
don't
from
want him to see
Shargan?
me. Right?
Shargan, roll me a perception check. All right, so yeah, you don't see the kid. Only you see the kid right now, River.
Well, you
I'm not gonna
so-
do what I was gonna do because I might kill him.
But
Can you
Yep.
point him out?
that's the guy.
Yeah, him.
Ah!
So I'm gonna run
waiting
over
through
to
the-
you.
I'm waiting through the
I'm
crowd.
gonna ask, should I
I'm
entangle him?
intimidated. I'm scared.
I don't think you should hurt him, but if you can,
Tangle
if
shouldn't
you
hurt
can,
him. So, you walk
ensnare
up on
him in
this,
some
like,
way, yeah.
7-year-old boy.
I'll pick him
He's
up
wearing
by the
tattered
s-
rags. Has a nice necklace of with the symbol of Asmodeus on it.
I'll pick him
I
up.
assume that
Yep.
he would see it anyway.
I'll pick him up by the scruff of his shirt and bring him over to everybody.
I can see
Does the shirt
on it.
rip? It's a tattered shirt.
It was only a 10.
No, shirt's fine.
Okay.
Shirt's okay. But the shirt does continue to elongate. Now the neck hole on
Oh,
it for next
fuck.
time is like those neck holes that are
Shit.
super long, yeah. So it looks really baggy
Oh,
on the
And I
neck hole got
I
stretched
whisper in
out.
his
Sorry
ear
about
that he should take that necklace off in my presence. Then I drop him in front of.
This is
the
an
group.
intimidate. It's an intimidation check.
He's a
not
kid
great.
too, though.
Yeah, I
He's
rolled
probably
13.
pretty
12.
easy to
14.
intimidate.
14.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'll take it off and hold it in my hand still.
That's fine. I just don't want to see it.
So
You
he's
can
got
worship
it.
who you want.
He's
but I don't
like,
need
you're
to see
you're a fucking adult and you're 8 feet fucking tall.
So we should give a description of,
And I'm
of
gonna-
this
So
child.
I'm
So-
like blonde
What are
hair,
your
dirty.
bonuses for intimidation?
They're
You
not
should-
great. I didn't put. I'm 15 charisma.
You should naturally just be incredible.
Depends who you're. A big guy can intimidate someone who doesn't know anything. Someone knows what they're doing.
Right.
It's not.
And it also
Yeah.
depends
You
on
laugh at 'em,
circumstances.
right?
Is this
Yeah, fair
intimidation
enough.
like Battle of Wits intimidation? Or is this intimidation like hulking brood over
For
you?
the
demanding you do
princess?
that?
To the death?
I accept.
Plato,
so-
Aristotle, Socrates, moron.
So I'm dangling, and you're carrying me along, right? I've got my necklace like in my hand, like I was told I had to wear it. So and they feed me, so I keep getting fed. I'm not giving it up.
And I'll-
Sauvignon pops out. Technically, you weren't told you had to wear it. You chose to wear
Sure,
it.
but I get food for it, right?
Pops back away.
But I get food as long as I show up with it wearing it. I get food at the.
Correct.
Okay,
Pops back
there
away.
you go. So I have to wear it. I have to.
Bible plus accepting Jesus equals food.
But it's accepting Asmodeus.
So you carry him over. He's like oh shit, he got caught, and he's like
I'll drop him.
he's got a
We'll
bag.
kind of have a
He has
search.
he's holding on to something like something's crawling around in his shirt. Squirrel, and he's got a little bit. He isn't eating candy. He's got like a bag. The squirrel's got a little tiny bag in his mouth.
I'll drop the boy in amongst us.
Okay, he's looking up at you guys.
This
he's,
is who we were looking for.
he's staring at you all like.
This- he fits the vision I've seen in my prophecies. So this is the child that you've been looking for, and
Oh,
you can obviously
hey!
confirm it.
Oh hey,
Yes, I see the necklace isn't around your neck, but that's okay, child.
I
Asmodeus
have it. I
is-
have it here. I have it here.
Asmodeus is forgiving. Fear not. Pat, pat, pat on the
Are
head.
you the kid?
Yeah.
He would
6
rec-
years
he would
old,
recognize
male.
it.
Oh, you recognize
blonde
him.
hair.
He's like he envies you. He's like you were like you guys
You're
were
like,
like
a role model.
you guys were like
Yeah.
heroes who
Carl,
saved
really
him.
close.
So he's
We
been
all
kind of
talk
following
about
you
this.
around like
Well,
every
look,
single
I'm
time.
talking
He's
about
like, oh,
seeing
okay,
it.
like,
He's a little kid.
So, cleric.
Yep.
Just
Looks
say,
exactly what he looks like. There's nothing
Tempest.
glowing
I have
on him or anything.
5.
I'm also
Yeah.
Tempest. I'm more
That's
druid,
easy.
but I am
That's it.
cleric, ordained cleric.
Accidental
Fuck!
strength
Dedicated
check.
to
No,
crab
strength
bonus
bonus
and
there.
jam.
My character's new name is
Tempest.
Jam.
Sylvanas is also chaos.
Yeah.
So against order.
I rolled
So,
that, but
you
that's
guys
still
have met up
High
with him.
five, and I die.
And Sauvignon is like, yes, this is the child he would know. And I start going into an elaborate
Peanut
description.
butter cookies.
Yeah, there's 2 left, and I want one of them.
Okay.
And he goes into a lengthy description of the vision of the house that he saw.
Sharing the candy with River.
Yeah, thanks
God,
again,
candy.
River. That was so good. Make sure to tell your mother-in-law how good it was.
Thank you, Laura.
Like I said, it has like that old school feeling that obviously the mom made it taste to it. Yeah.
You can tell she licked the spoon. 100%.
So, what is your character's name? That's one thing that you never told anyone. What's your name, Blondie?
Roger.
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 Roger Whittaker.
Roger Whittaker.
Roger Whittaker.
I love it.
How's
So-
the forest?
After going through a bit of a description and us kind of navigating on the map, it turns out that Roger Whittaker knows that the location that we should be heading to, based on the description,
I know where it is. I use
overgrown
my inspiration check
vines,
if I know that.
overgrown vines and everything like that, kind of falling apart, rusty
Inspiration
fences, and strange visions that have been coming from their flashes of light. And it seems like for some reason or another, the Flaming Fist, they are always wandering around there, but it's not like standard movements. There's something kind of creepy about the way that they're wandering around there. So like they're moving slow, then suddenly fast, then moving slow again, like very animated in the way that they're walking, very deliberate with their steps. And there's always someone seems to be patrolling that. The other manners don't get that kind of special treatment. Only that one in particular. But it's a busy way to get there, and your character seems to know that there's more than one way that you might be able to get entry into this place.
I mean, I've been there before. Their turnovers aren't great. They're not the best I've had, but they're pretty good. I mean, hearing they're free, they just leave them on the counter.
Well, how do you get into the counter?
Well, the more people I show where it is, the more people that know, the less likely I am to be able to get there.
I can
and
tell
get
you,
these-
I have nothing. I have no interest in what's actually.
You're not going to take any of the turnovers?
No, you can have them all. In fact, I'll help you get more.
Really?
If you just show me how to get in there.
Can you
in
make turnovers?
a nice way?
He
Not
can make
well,
food.
but you know what? I can help you get more from.
I absolutely I'm like holding on to like Sheridan's hand when he's near me. I try and like reach up and grab his finger, like and then I catch myself, because I'm like he's just there and he's cool.
This is what it feels like to have a
Yeah.
dad.
He's just cool. Yeah, I can show you how to get in, but I don't want to be there when you do go in, just in case
That's
anything
fine.
bad happens.
That's
like,
fine. I'll bring you a turnover.
Okay, can I wait nearby and
Sure,
promise she'll be back?
I promise.
Promise she'll be back?
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah, sure, kid. Fuck off.
take your damn turnover
Yeah,
and
whatever,
leave me the
kid.
hell alone.
Yeah.
We got what we want from you.
You know what you need to do? Throw a roller. That's what you.
No! I can't believe you told that to Wolfgang, and now he's like, "I'm throwing rollers." He says, so bad, man.
That's my payback. That's my payback for the tube things.
I was like,
That's my payback
yeah,
for
but
the
no,
tube.
one of them was a funny joke, haha. The other one, you ruined his life.
It's not a funny joke. It's not a funny joke, man. It's a perspective thing.
You ruined his life. It's over. He's a roller thrower now. You know what? I was like, go ahead. Fine.
I just
Throw your
ruined his
stupid
disc golf
roller.
career
And he
right
threw
there.
the worst roller. It went ahead like 10 feet, turned around, came back like 6 feet.
Yeah.
I was like, are you happy now? No, I'm throwing another one. Throws another roller again. Went for like 20 feet, turned back, came back 15 feet.
Oh,
I'm
because
like,
it
you're
worked.
done now. And then he threw his normal shot. It went up so good, so perfect. I'm like, now you're taking 6 because of those rollers. How do you feel? He's like, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah.
Okay, the
Little
one
kid
time I
love.
went,
I love it.
went out disc golfing
love the
with
drama.
Wolfie, I left with the impression that he was the best disc golfer of anybody there on that particular
Wolf's
day.
good, man.
He
There's
didn't
no
get
doubt,
he didn't get the
but-
best score, but I'm like, based on his size,
But
like,
he's still a
holy
6-year-old kid,
shit.
though. And
That's
in the
it.
end, he's
I was
still a
like,
6-year-old
he's the
kid.
best
Yeah.
disc golfer here.
Tying us and beating us.
Well, like
Yeah.
I'm like, adjust for age. Holy shit!
And that's why I sent out that one video into our little disc golf chat of, I beat you, big kid. Aren't you supposed to be a big kid? I thought you were supposed to be good. Like, I thought that was so funny. I watched out and I was like,
might be a good lesson.
I try, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
can't make him stop. He's
No,
just like,
choke slams
he's
go
like,
a long
what'd
way.
you get on the last one? Oh, 4, eh? I got 3. You know what he's like.
He did a lot of psychological damage with that one.
Yeah.
He's still shaken by it, obviously.
So as he's approaching there, though, he's telling you that he actually knows of 2 different ways of approaching this particular manor.
But I don't want to be in there when you guys are in there. I honestly, they
That's fine. I'll bring you a turn up.
One of them,
keep the good ones like in the second cupboard. Second cupboard.
since he's been in and out so much, he knows a lot of like the way of the land and everything like that. And he can tell you that there's 2 basic ways to get in. One is the front gate, which right now, as he's mentioned, is being patrolled by the Flaming Fist right now. So you got the Flaming Fist guard that are moving kind of erratically in the front of the gate, and you can scope any of these out. The second is that kind of like it's a sewer entrance, basically. It's where the poop comes out, where like they put it down into the trough, and the trough all eventually leads out into like this basic primitive septic system kind of thing. So he's crawled in and out of there a few times as well. And
sometimes you get lucky, sometimes not so much.
that's right, depending on how
Sometimes
much
you get lucky,
depending on how
sometimes you
big
get
it was. Was there a feast that night? If
Yeah.
so, gonna be
Did
a
they
little
have company?
slippery, you know?
Oh, is this a mouse in the cupboard? No, it's not a mouse.
But yeah, so disgusting.
The one time
But-
you wish it was a
No,
mouse.
I know.
But even
I've had plenty of drains clogged
Since-
by mice.
But even since the bright lights and since the sounds of explosions,
Do you remember V? You must remember V, right?
the series,
Yeah.
You must.
I remember V.
Continue.
All right, but since the explosions and the lights and things that people have noticed, and the guards acting weird, you've also last time you were here, you heard strange sounds from down in that little
Cost me
sewer
turnover.
thing, which cost you the turnovers
me
because you
turnovers.
turned back. You weren't willing to risk it that day when you heard the sounds and you turned back. So as you're approaching the mansion, he tells you these, and you're able to go and choose to go wherever you want. You can now, if you want, explore the front, explore the side. You're getting to the vicinity that would be that
Which
area.
block is it?
I have no interest in it. I'm
So
walking
it's
away.
more up here.
So, okay. So yeah, if
In
you
that
guys
upper
want to
area.
like I'll show you how I get in, but I don't want to be there when you get in.
And as
That's
you're
fine.
approaching, you can definitely see
I point
That
out
there's-
that the guards, like, they're by here every like 10 minutes. Right?
down
Like
for that
clockwork.
side passage.
Yeah.
But you can also see that in the front, it's almost like for some reason there's a bunch of guards that have like kind of clumped to the front and they're walking back and forth, kind of like jaggedly, like not zombie like, but at the same time almost like lost. Just kind of lost. They're just wandering back and forth in a very obvious
Which
pattern.
you would have seen before.
Yeah,
River would have
I
taken
did
notice.
see it.
His perception. He would have taken.
Do you want
notice
to
for
do
that
a
kind of
perception
thing
check?
before.
33.
All right, roll the dice
32.
though.
Sorry.
Roll the dice for this one. I want to see what your dice roll would be.
13 on the die.
So
plus-
you can see that's similar to the eyes of the other possessed, that their eyes are also kind of red a little bit, kind of glowing. So you can tell that these guys are possessed, if not by the same creatures that were possessing people with Azathoth and Hastur.
As a thought.
As
like Salman.
Azathoth, Azathoth. So even though it could be like similar to the same way that the Azathoth and Hastur were taking control of people, it's similar to that. So you know that it's a very similar magic. Just so that kind of makes you think back to everything you've just accomplished, defeating Hastur, defeating the cult of Azathoth, and you thought that
Hastur's
whole
gone.
series was over. That you'd banished Hastur. You in particular, your character Boomy had banished Hastur, and he wasn't going to come back. But yet his essence, since it's so fresh, is still lingering here on the prime material plane, making it easier for these cultists to still try and draw him back before it's too late. And there's no remnants of him still here for them to kind of harness and use as an anchor to pull back.
There's still remnants of the magic that he would
Of the magic, exactly. Of the ritual, of the fact that he almost made it. He was so close. The gateway was sort of open in some ways, but then slammed before he could get through. He's kind of still pulling upon that to bring himself here into this world. His cultists are facilitating it. That's all being relayed to you by Sauvignon whenever you ask him for details. He's fairly consistent in what he's saying. Don't forget he's accompanying you.
Plot shift.
So you can go ahead and you can kind of like you can kind of
we
bring
do an
that.
insight check on?
Sure, he already did though, just so you know, and
Okay.
he
He has
is
ulterior
withholding, not necessarily ulterior motives,
Well,
but he's
yeah.
withholding some information.
If I roll and I get a high roll, then maybe I.
Well, you could ask him questions if you wanted to, and then that would warrant another roll. But right now, where you're just rolling to also just see, like, if you were asking him questions and see our response to those questions, by all means, you can do that for sure. And every question could perhaps elicit a new war. What's that?
Pose the necklace of.
Oh.
Sauvignon, you're there, right? So we hold
Oh,
the
yes,
necklace
yes,
of
yes.
Asmodeus.
I go and I
Tugs on
take
your
out some
shirt.
food for him. I
Okay.
put it in there. I give it to him.
He
So
just dangles the necklace and he gets a little bit of food.
It's like
He's
it's
good.
like ding, like Pavlov and his dogs and stuff like
Puts it
that.
back in his
Ding,
pocket.
I go, wait, no.
Sauvignon!
I understand there, and he addresses you now. I understand the reluctance you'd have to see the symbols of Asmodeus, but rest assured that we have been a positive force here throughout Baldur's Gate for even our youth.
Still a little bland.
So can I address
It'll
you directly?
always be bland, my son. That's the beauty of it.
Oh.
May I
That's why I like the turnovers. They're
address
delicious.
Sauvignon directly?
Yes.
Pardon me.
Oh, Sauvignon!
Yes.
Your name rings in my ear.
Good to see you again.
It's good to see you again too.
Where's-
I've got to say, do you mind? Do you mind if I'm honest with you?
Absolutely. I expect nothing but honesty, and you shall receive honesty in return.
Well, I've seen your personal character in action, and I must say you are a straightforward, straight-shooting lad, and I like you.
I haven't been called lad in almost a century. I like you too.
Oh,
I got to
Instead?
say though,
No,
as a follower, Tempest, and we're all
Laddie, otherwise
followers of
known as
Tempest
Lee.
here, the three of us.
Yes, the conformity does
My
strike
laddie
me to
friend.
be true. Yes, yes.
They love it.
It doesn't really mesh the Asmodeus with the Tempest. Our God's gonna be. He is not gonna be happy with us.
I'm sure even your god would agree that letting Azathoth and Hastur back into this realm that we live in would be a bad thing. Isn't that right, Tempest? Kind of looks up there a little bit, not mocking, but
And then, you hear lightning strike, just not doing anything, just angry lightning strike.
he
I
turns
think-
back.
I
They
think-
never
I think-
reply, do they? They
think
never
you'd be
reply.
getting- I need from Sauvignon. I need an insight check.
What?
An insight check from Sauvignon. Just roll
No,
a 20.
no.
Just roll
No,
the 20. You
no,
need it.
he's
You need it
fine,
because
he's
these
fine.
three are being. These three are
Nat
like,
20, baby,
Okay.
in your face. Brunch it. I have all the insight.
okay, I'm just saying. You know that these three. People that follow Tempest, you almost hear their anger rumbling like thunder.
That's why I pushed the envelope a little bit. They were questioning me. Hey, you give a little jab. I give a little jab. It's all good. Natural 20. All right,
I'm
nat
just saying,
20.
I'm
You
just
guys.
You know where it
Like
pits.
you can tell.
Well,
we're not-
They're not. They're not.
It
We're
wasn't
all, to be fair, we're all helping each other right now. Asmodeus doesn't want these demons to go and come back to this plane because that would upset the balance of the blood wars, right? Everything is a gentle balance, and if one part of the scale were to tip, then that would cause disruption amongst his world, which he wants to keep that tight and in check. He doesn't want to be inconvenienced by a demon running all over the place. He's got people that can deal with that. You guys.
Everything
Right?
you say,
I don't
man,
understand
makes
all the scriptures
perfect
that
sense
he's
to me.
talking about.
perfect sense.
I
And
just.
we haven't known each other long, but I'd like to
I
think you
show
and
the
I are
necklace, I get food.
friends.
We are. Remember that one time we went to the bar together? It was great.
We're friends. New friends, but friends nonetheless. And what I gotta say is, I trust you, but I'm not
Bland.
sure that my God trusts your God.
Then let him
Receive
behold our
bacon.
interactions and allow him to judge for himself and see that it is but I, Sauvignon,
What?
your
What's
friend.
that?
your friend, faithful and true to the end. I did nothing wrong. I was
Tempest,
assaulted, but
what-
that's all
what
water
is
under
that
the
you're
bridge. Let us
saying?
continue. Let us continue.
Oh no,
Kill this guy.
Tempest!
That's enough of the attempted
Not
murder.
with it.
Tempest was whispering in my ear,
So,
and he said, "Why don't we
wizards
just do our
Can
thing
gain
without
a
you?"
spell level back with short rest, correct?
Pardon me?
Wizards get a spell level back after short rest.
Wizards get their proficiency bonus in spell levels back that they can spend however they want. Either
River.
a 4th level or a 3rd level.
So as you guys are approaching now the mansion, as you're on your way
So
there,
Boomy
and you're
has a
out of the
4th level
Baldur's
spell,
Gate
right?
kind of area,
That's what I'm telling you.
and you're heading towards the mansion throughout the streets that are well maintained but desolate, especially since there aren't that many like wealthy people that are still left in
Yeah,
Baldur's
for
Gate. A
sure.
lot of them fled beforehand. So as you guys are
Every
entering
hour.
into kind of the richer district, the streets they become more and more empty because it's no longer the hub of where you guys are giving things out. And again, the rich who could afford to leave, they've all left. So with your amazingly high perception, show me not a 1. Show me not a 1.
Not 20.
How about a 20?
So you can tell that there are now people, possibly the same ones who you've been watching, kind of stalking you around here, that before you're getting into this big merchant area here, are all now conjoining on your position. They're all starting to head towards you, and you're basically surrounded. So you know that those hooded figures that are kind of encasing you from the moment
How many
you
of
left,
them do I see?
you see
I
straight
got
up. You
I got
rolled
an
that 20.
18 on my passive
roll
perception.
that
You see-
18.
You see that there's 6 of them.
Okay, perfect.
I got an 18
That's
on
the
mine. How many
exact
do I
amount
think
that
there
I
are?
wanted.
Okay, cool.
How close are they?
Keep in mind, I have alert.
So, right-
alert, so
Oh yeah, yes, the alert feed.
Okay,
I
so
can't be surprised if someone can't tell me.
so you can't be surprised or anything like that. You've also give me a perception check.
No sneak attacks either on him.
Yep, I get it.
I got an 18 on mine.
On yours, you got an 18.
You're gonna tell us you see.
What'd you get?
something, all right?
Oh yeah.
Another nat 20.
Another nat 20.
Why would
So
we-
you are also
Both of them.
aware
Can you
And
make
between the two of you both getting nat 20s, you guys are like, yeah, those are those guys that have been like
You got a nat 20.
tracing us from the
yeah.
market. Those guys
Oh
who've
my
been
God.
kind of tracing
My
us
18, I know there's
since
nothing.
There are
Just people
6 of
milling about.
Boomy's house. You're kind of in on, and you actually, since these guys got done nat 20s, you can kind of tell by the robes that they're wearing, they're actually part of just like this low level, just like street gang. That what they normally try and do is they kind of size up adventurers because adventurers always have the good stuff, right? They're walking around with short swords.
Well, these are like
plus
the
one
street
and
gang.
stuff.
Okay, so I
So
like go behind your whoever's closer to me,
So-
whether it's Shargan or you, but I go
but
behind.
you know
I
these
know
guys aren't to be
Shargan.
messed with from your little street.
So I
dealings,
kind of
just so you
duck
know.
behind Shargan's legs and am like, kind of not. I'm making a high check.
Yeah, because not only that, but this is
21 on my high check.
this is the Grimsword gang, not
Oh,
just
shit.
any gang.
Yeah, so no,
not
man,
just
they're not
any
nice.
gang, Roger. This is the Grimsword gang. These are the guys who you don't want to mess with in Baldur's Gate. They shake down the roughest looking adventurers. They take all their stuff, and they're lucky if they come out of it alive. These guys are known in the streets of Baldur's Gate to get down and to loot and to pillage and to
and
just
that's
leave
why I'm
people for
hiding.
dead. And they love targeting adventurers because you guys always have the best.
And you guys
stuff.
are awfully
Easy
shiny. You do me
money.
a
I'm
favor,
sure
you
you
can
easy
handle
money.
them, but I don't want them to see me because you guys are going inside
Someone-
apparently, and I'm gonna
so-
just
I'm turning to face.
I hide. I
All
kind
right.
of hide.
Feel free to tell me about this,
And
guys.
I tell you about
yeah,
them
you're-
too.
you're-
I tell you
I'm
both
gonna
about them,
inform the
and I'm
rest of my
hiding
group
somewhere
by
nearby.
simply pulling my shield and my sword.
Carl,
Oh,
would
yeah, I
like
move
to
away
do an
from
action.
him because
I
it
think
seems
that
like
they
he's
can
gonna-
they get the hint from that.
I move
And what's
away
your
from him
story?
a little bit because
Can you make 6 wisdom saves?
In these guys?
All 6 of
Why?
them.
What's happening? Just so I know what I'm doing.
I'm
6
casting
wisdom
I'm
saves.
casting slow. You alter time around
What's the range around what?
120 feet.
Oh, okay. So 120
You
feet.
you
So
alter
you'd be
time
in the middle of
around
it too,
up,
though.
Yeah, around
No,
up
but-
to 6 creatures of your choice.
of his choice.
Oh, and you can see through everything and see all this stuff.
If you
So
choose to.
120 feet.
Each target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell
Yep.
for the duration.
Nope.
6 wisdom saves.
Because you can see through
DC
things, you can all
16.
see them.
DC
Well,
DC
he's casting slow, not the see-through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but he can.
This is
you
the one that I
technically be able to
wanted
do
to
it.
take,
Nice.
so I don't
Yeah.
want the seed.
There's 4 d20s here if you need them.
Oh wow, nat 20, 17, 3,
And what's your saving throw for 16?
16.
9, 4, 9. All right. So
Two
two of them
succeed.
succeed.
An affected target's speed is half, takes -2 penalty to AC and Dex saving throws, and can't use reactions. On its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action, not both, regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items. It cannot make more than one melee or ranged attack. If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, spell
show
does
me
not
the,
take
like,
effect
quick,
until the next
buildings that you
next
have?
turn.
Which ones?
I just want like 4 buildings. Or
Like,
No,
4 buildings
it's
like
slow.
How about
merchants, towers, houses. Yeah, give me like 5 houses. That's all I need. All right, so grab your characters and stuff. Let's put them down. We're gonna put you guys like in the middle, and then I'll position these guys around there. Since your perception, obviously, you guys are relaying some position
I don't
information.
feel like we need to drop
And then what I'll
crazy
do is,
spells on
in
these
you
guys.
guys, instead of you guys
I
getting a
get that every
surprise
long
attack,
rest.
Oh no, that's cool. I like your.
instead
I like
of
the
you guys
slow.
getting a surprise attack, instead of us getting a surprise attack, we'll just
When there's
cancel
6
that. We'll
of
just
them,
wash
I'm hitting
that,
all 6.
and we'll see how we go. How things go.
Find the.
Entangling them, not
Just like any 5
Oh,
things
no,
would be fine. Like just like small.
Oh,
ones.
like any building.
5, like those buildings right over there. Those all look good. Just give me 5. Let's
What are
just
you doing on
represent like
Friday?
we're in an alley kind of deal. And
Have
that'd
a
be
friend
that'd
in
be
town
great.
you would get along with.
There's
if you
4.
had,
That's
like, an hour
perfect.
to
This
get
is
there.
exactly what I was talking about. So just
Yeah,
like
I'm
a
on
little bit of an
vacation,
alley
But
over here, kind of deal. We'll set this
Wouldn't
up.
be
Working,
long.
so I don't know.
You'd like this guy. He's
Perfect.
from,
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
My oldest friend.
And
I'll let you
there's
know.
some Smaller
Before you
buildings.
let
down
me
there,
know.
too.
All right, this is really good. All right, so we'll have a square over here. So here's where basically they're waiting to do the ambush, as you guys were aware of it. No, I think I'm good without the tower.
There's walls in there.
Yep, nope, this is perfect. So you guys were approaching from this area into kind of what seems to be one of the main squares where you've got a wealthy merchant's house over here and a few of like maybe some servants' quarters. There's other wealthy merchants around here, but once you came into this clearing, this is where they were going to spring the ambush. That's not an ambush because you guys are totally prepared for it. So as long as the characters are placed within a pretty close radius to each other, like we'll go ahead and we'll let it be. You guys can spread out a little
do you
bit,
have a Goliath?
and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put a
I'll get
few
one for you.
guys around here just to represent the
River, you're
baddies
probably the
themselves.
person I know the most since Bowie's not
All
here,
I
so I'm
need
gonna
is
hang
6
out with
guys,
you.
Adam.
Sure.
6 just bandits if possible. Yeah.
Humans.
I think you
They
should
get
be
eaten humans,
right
so
up.
they'll be
I
fine.
don't know. Are we that far up, or are we behind?
I'm behind the statue, but I think you being the tank should be up.
Nathan,
That's my thought.
that is maybe the best like mini I've seen in any of our campaigns. That is really good. That is really cool.
I think I scaled him up a little
Do
bit.
you mind if I-
Don't go for it. I think I
All right.
scaled him a little bit, so he's a little bigger than maybe the representation should be.
Yeah, this is good, man.
I have a rock
This
monster
is really
with a
good.
hammer.
That works.
For now, that works. I do have a Goliath. But he has a
So you're not Boomy anymore? May I ask your name?
Tharnak.
So
Tharnak?
Tharnak Bloodletter.
This is really good.
Oh, here we
So
are.
nice.
Right here.
Yeah, man.
Tharnak
Bloodletter.
do you have
Oh, I dig it.
so we
Yeah,
know.
what do you
I'll
want?
change you
Goliath.
right here.
Goliath's
Goliath, that's an actual Goliath.
Is that good?
descriptive last name.
Tharnak.
That's an actual
Bloodletter.
Goliath,
I'm
and that's
gonna
an
change
actual.
you in.
Yeah, I've got my list going.
Or you can keep the one you
You
use.
change you
I
into
always,
this.
I like to always keep a little running
That's
list of
cool.
who's who.
Or the YouTube. Right.
Oh, this guy's way bigger.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
working on it.
and he
got,
has a hammer.
I got
But I have to
two-
give you
two
the options,
griffins
right?
that I'm gonna paint
Tharnak. Is it spelled
And
like
then,
I'd expect it to be?
up. I got a silver dragon that I'm working on.
THARNAK.
Oh,
K,
no
not a C.
cues at all.
Bloodletter.
I acknowledge your restraint.
You've been amended in the group.
Yeah,
to
credit.
Tharnak and
That's-
Bloodletter.
Okay.
That's a really good thing.
I need my.
Very well done.
What do
Super
you need,
detailed.
Carl?
I need nothing now. No, I
Okay.
just need your character out there.
Yeah,
Whoever he's gonna end up being.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Do you have any
I
blank
started with,
close
I don't know
picks?
if you know Warhammer, but
Oh, yes, I do. There's a
So,
Sauvignon.
I've got-
I know
I've
Sauvignon.
got
I know enough
River.
to know that
I've
minis
got
are super
Boomy, who I'll just use right now. Here's
even
Sauvignon.
more so
And you
than
heard
more so
me.
than D&D.
show up to tournaments. When I was playing,
Sauvignon.
the rule of
Justinian.
three colors minimum on every
Sargon.
model for you,
Who am I missing?
Tabletop.
right?
There I am. Even though I have red hair.
sat there and the problem
You have
was
to
I
excuse me.
never
Up on the
really
floor.
Three's
played
not
this
that many, really.
because I was
3 is the bare minimum.
Every model I did, I hit that. So it took me forever.
So, as the ambush doesn't ambush, you hear a voice say,
Full credit.
you hear a voice shout out from their. We're good, buddy. Yeah, we're good.
I'm
You
looking
can go
for a
see.
blank one for.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh,
we'll
and
use
you've got
Boomy
your
for
little
now.
guy over here.
Yeah, I'll find.
I've got 2 Goliaths.
Oh, he's printing one for me.
Is he?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Awesome.
That's what you were referencing earlier.
You're surrounded
This is the
adventurers,
burden of being a DM, having knowledge.
especially of where all this stuff is too. You're surrounded
That was
adventurers.
the only nice part about not playing was getting the
You're surrounded adventurers. Drop your gear. No one has to get hurt.
Drop
We've done
your
this 1,000 times. Just let it all go, and we promise you'll be home, suckling on the teats of your barmaids as quickly as possible. And they all kind of like laugh about it together. With each other.
Cast a
Suckling
Shield
on
of
the
Faith
teats of
right away.
I'm
Shield of
hiding.
Faith. I'll let you do that as a free action before we start, but we're still gonna.
I'm hiding behind.
Can I shout at
It's
them
actually
as
so-
a free
It's
action?
actually a bonus.
Are you
action.
guys like make? Are you guys? So-
Just to be clear, shouting something out is always a free action,
That's right.
right?
Casting necessary shield of faith, I don't think would be a free action. That'd be a react. That'd be a bonus action.
Because
So
It
I'm
is a
shouting
bonus
out-
action.
There's no
It is a
surprise.
bonus action,
Carl,
so-
I'm shouting out, will you provide the barmaids for me?
I'm assuming we're getting the surprise round here because I've seen them and we've just.
But they were also
So
surprising you,
so
so I'm considering
should
it a
just be
wash right
initiative.
now.
Should
It's
be
just gonna be
initiative.
initiative. So let's do it. Let's just
What-
roll it. No-
Has my spell gone off though that I chose to cast to start this whole thing?
You cast slow.
Yeah.
I cast slow. I
Yeah,
don't-
exactly.
that
You cast
happened,
slow.
and that's
That-
what started initiative.
That happened.
Plus
Yeah.
Dex, right?
So
So
we're
I'm just
use
gonna
those
roll-
use those
I'm gonna
tokens,
roll
Carl.
twice
Pass me
for
2
the slow
tokens.
ones, and then not slow ones. Oh shit.
Pass me 2 tokens.
What's that?
2 of those tokens. No,
Poker
the,
chips.
The poker chips.
Oh, okay.
Which are the 2 that are not affected by slow? Oh.
So I'm making it this guy over here and this guy over here, but you guys don't know who it is.
No, but just so that you can track it.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
So we're rolling initiative.
This guy in particular seems a little bit strange compared to the ones that you're looking at.
My initiative is 22.
So you're 22, and your guy's name is going to be.
Give me one of the colored pegs.
Color pegs?
Yeah. No, there's nothing here with legendary actions.
By
Right?
the way,
No, I can be legend. I can be 20. 20 down.
just so you know,
Are you 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And
my
what-
my
And what was your
legendary
total
action.
there, Adam?
Pardon?
What was your total?
23.
I'm halfway
Boomy?
through my prototype
4.
Oh, damn.
initiative.
All right.
Oh, nice.
River?
Tower.
15.
Oh, I had
Two
one.
2 metal bars on each side,
Yeah.
and then the pieces.
Oh, cool. Nice. See, I
Justinian?
had a bar for those, and I just put
Yes.
on the bar, and it was
18.
easy that way
18.
too.
Yep.
But I was just along the top of the
Yeah, my
the
dex is
shield
0.
works, the
Yeah.
DM screen works
It's
perfect.
Dex,
Start
yeah.
again?
It is
I got a
Dex, yeah.
23.
23.
You can go first because I'm not acting. I'm hiding behind massive metal chunky people from the scary gang that has robbed me of my.
All right. So Sharnigan. So you've detected these people around you. They said their piece. Slow's gone off. And now they're like, what the is happening to us a little bit? And it's your go.
Okay, so Shield of Faith is cast as a bonus.
Okay. Yep.
So
So
I'll cast that.
that's your bonus action. You got Shield of Faith off.
And we don't know who's not affected by slow
Correct.
yet.
No.
We will
Um,
shortly.
In fact, I'll take these away since you don't know.
Well, but we will shortly. As
But
soon as
you
they
don't yet.
either
But you
move
don't yet.
or
Let's keep it accurate.
Well, now I know.
that's okay.
Now I mixed it up a little bit.
Where's my roll?
Yay.
Move in.
All right, you rush into that guy over there.
Yep.
Go ahead and make your attack. Yeah, that
But
hits.
not.
Yep, you got the hit.
Off a first level smite on that. Start off. 13 points of slashing damage.
13 points slashing damage. That was just your first attack, right?
Yeah, but then I'm doing guys are human, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Human, I'm assuming.
And as human, 14 points of radiant.
3 points radiant. That particular guy that you strike, he actually falls over from the radiant damage.
Okay.
And is slain.
Is that your full movement?
I was at the top of the thing, so it was. Yeah, that's my
All right, now it's you, youngling. So that's going to be Roger.
I move. Do I climb as an action or as part of my move, Carl? When you're running.
Oh, since you're this little kid who that's basically your big thing is running, sneaking, hiding, urchin class.
I'm a
gonna let
first
you-
level rogue.
You can
Urchin.
you can do it as
Child.
part of your movement because of your
I'm not trying.
size and your class. So you can just do that.
Okay, so I climb up the thing. Do I need to check?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna double my movement to get up.
Take
there.
10. Take 10. DC 10.
9 plus 3 dex. So
You good.
12.
Yep.
So I'm up the top, and that's just my movement. My bonus action, I'm gonna ready my sling, but I'm kind of like hiding behind. I'm like hanging on to this, right? So I'm up. I'm just gonna put myself at the bottom, but I'm up top of the statue. I can't wedge myself in. All right.
Move the camera down so we can see the action as it's happening now. Yeah. Head it up for a while.
Oh, I got him. Whew. Hands off.
Put it over here, I think, might be a good view.
Watch the phone. It's about to fall out.
Is it?
All right. Yeah, I gotta push that camera.
Nice. All right. Good call on that. Good call on that. There we go. All right, we're back to.
Yeah, this is my normal job.
There we go. That looks good. That looks good. All
Need
right.
some trees. Need
so-
some trees for the town square or no?
No, it's just that if I had a fountain, it would be better representation.
There's a fountain. Where?
Oh, nice.
Behind you. Where?
On the
Let's
left.
see.
On
left.
1, 2, 3, middle
Third from the
shelf,
middle
far
shelf
left.
there.
What? I
Middle
can't see
shelf,
it.
far
I
left.
can't see it.
Far
I can't
left.
see it. Oh, yeah. Use the fountain instead.
Oh, I just balanced this guy.
I know all your hard work.
Do it again.
There you go. This is the rich district after all. They'd have a nice fountain pumping in this little plaza.
And
Put him in
In
the
this little
I'm
plaza.
I'm
where
on
they
top
have
of
a
the
fountain.
statue. I'm on top of the statue.
He's hiding in the
Yeah.
mountains.
All right. And next up we have.
And I have.
the
Oh,
little
so
kid
hold on,
in
hold
that-
on. So I could have.
Okay.
That was my movement. I had it. I can ready as my movement, and I can take a shot with my sling at one of these guys.
You sure can.
The closest guy to Shargan. I'm gonna take a swing. I'm gonna miss.
All right, Justinian.
Okay. I cast
And
and
I dive back.
I dropped my bullet.
And I dive back into the well.
where are the bad
Kudos
guys?
well.
Commando
So the bad
style,
guys are
right?
all
You know,
around
come
you,
out of
as
the
you can
water
see.
like this.
Show me the bad guys. These guys are
Yep.
the bad guys.
All around you are the
And there's
baddies.
one right to your left.
Lots
Left.
to choose
Oh my
from.
god, no. All right.
Oh my
God,
no.
it's violence. I don't like violence.
I
All
have
right.
the fear.
I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to cast Entangle over there.
All right.
Entangle.
And
You got the thing?
what's here?
All right. So I'll make my saves. I
Where
think
do you
it's
put
what
entangle,
DC
Jay?
14,
Over
DC
those
15.
dudes there. And like spread it out as so,
So we
get
can just
them
put
in
it
it
underneath
and then
the-
spread it out as much over here as towards
That's
as,
good, that's
as
good.
possible to give them as much space that
What's your
makes it
spell
hard
DC?
for them to get. Spell DC.
No, like
It's
DC
wisdom,
16 or
yes.
something like that.
It's a.
No, it
what
would be
are you casting as a druid or the druid or cleric? So both
Yeah,
wisdom,
as,
yeah.
as druid. Wisdom
Proficiency
plus
plus
4,
prof plus 8 is
four.
your spell save DC.
Yeah,
Plus your spell casting modifier.
which is
Well, when you cast a spell, what do you like? What do you add?
it'd be
You add,
wisdom, right?
my focus.
which is your shield, right?
My focus is my shield.
Or,
so
or
just-
is it your shield, or is it your shield, right?
it's my shield. So
Yeah.
+1.
So 8 plus
1
so plus your proficiency plus your
4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13.
Right.
It's got to be more than that.
So this girl here saves. This guy here fails.
8 plus proficiency, which is 3. Wisdom
11.
modifier, which is 4. So that's 7. So that's 15. Plus 1.
16. Good. So the girl over there She succeeded. The other guy failed.
Yeah, not 13.
I figured it was like 14 a few levels ago. I figured it had to be.
Well, it depends on
16-ish.
like how they leveled up their character. Right?
You got it. All right. And so after Justinian Trudeau, we've got
True good.
Good. It's not Trudeau.
River.
Where'd she get that from?
River.
Good. He's true, honest, and good.
I'm gonna
He
walk
believes it.
over to this one here.
He's not evil. He's definitely not evil.
Not
He's
true
just-
either.
He's self-serving. He's self-serving, and he doesn't even know he's self-serving.
I don't believe that at all.
He fully believes that he fully believes that he's good, even when he's doing things that are not so good.
I'm gonna cast.
He's
Booming
inept
Blade.
enough to
Oh, yeah,
believe that
Booming
he's
Blade,
doing
that's good.
good.
Yep.
He's inept enough to believe
Yep.
he's always
So you got
doing
like
good.
what 3d8 at this point or something, or
I
Well,
also
if I read
get,
these letters, it's
because
not
I'm
bad.
attacking two-handed.
Yep.
I
Well,
get.
yep.
Just-
Sorry, I have a fancy trident now.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. But
You wouldn't know
he has fancy all kinds of stuff now.
Yeah, I
That happens.
I really satisfied.
good.
Satisfied
I'm glad that you
them.
managed to
With the
satisfy.
trident?
Well, no, the trident was a gift as a result of me
Okay.
satisfying.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
He
He
is a
was
bard,
really
after all.
satisfied.
You're that good, eh?
So satisfying.
He was so good,
Really.
so
River?
good.
Really good, yeah.
What exactly is the?
Three of them, whatever.
There's
three of them.
Yeah.
No, the other end.
Oh, and also three.
Six.
Are they sharp or are they smooth?
He wants to be penetrated.
He does want to be. I'm not gonna give him
Oh, he's holding
They're
out on
ribbed
you. How
for
do you feel?
my pleasure.
All right. So
All
what's
three
your
of
deal? So you cast a booming
I'm
blade
gonna cast Booming Blade.
Yep. and attack. All right, you got it. You're gonna miss. So he's not sheathed in the
No, it's but 5 plus,
Blades.
right?
Yeah, 5+, but plus very little.
Plus proficiency, plus your dex, because it's got finesse.
Yeah, so
And now we've got
9 total.
What's your strength modifier? Is it higher than your dex?
0.
Okay, so okay.
Dex is +1.
Okay. All
So
right, at least you
Neil-
get finesse at least.
Sauvignon just goes and tries to do that hammer thing, the bring out your dead, just so he can hear the sound. And passes their check, so they're totally fine. So Sauvignon's turn has passed.
He's not moving?
He's trying to save and make sure that the little kid is safe.
Thank you.
On top of it. And now we've got these two guys here.
I stroked my squirrel. For all to see.
That's
So
a euphemism.
this girl over here is going to, you're going to see her make a movement with her hands, and she's going to gesture something wordlessly, and there's going to be this green gas that kind of forms over top of those guys over there.
Carl,
And she
there's
says, it's
green
not worth
gas.
losing our lives. They're too powerful. Run, everybody, run. And
Carl,
you
green
can see
gas.
the rest of them just trying to make a break for it.
They are
Green
slowed.
gas.
They get either an action
They're
or a
slowed.
reaction.
So, well, this one's not
That's
slowed.
something to note.
So, and this guy's also in the mix. So this says you can, we'll just know that it's there, kind of, all right? We'll just put these guys on it. So this is just a Stinking Cloud level 2 spell. But it's right there. And these guys start to break.
Oh.
So she breaks
Stinking
off.
Cloud knocks you out if you fail. Yeah.
I think
But it
so.
doesn't
No,
cost
as a
damage,
slow
I don't
spell,
She
they don't
breaks.
get a reaction. Hold on, wait.
I think it makes you knock. Like it doesn't knock you out if you fail.
Well, it's not a reaction
And then
for
you
that guy.
like.
What
but
was
it
the
doesn't
AC?
cause
Usually
damage.
it is.
What's their AC?
16.
They have a -2. The ones that are slowed.
Okay. All right.
So I'm just gonna see here. So
And to
No,
dex
it's
saving
Stinking
throws,
Cloud,
and
not
they have
slow.
they
Yeah, it was
can't
Stinking
use
Cloud.
reactions. No, but I'm saying
Like
if
the
they're
ones that are
all
slow.
So if they're already slow.
I'm talking about you guys are in there. You just got pull up Stinking Cloud. Right?
Oh.
Let's make you guys do your thing. Pull up Stinking Cloud.
knocks you out if you fail, I believe.
I just get poisoned.
it's just.
I don't think it poisons you.
Yeah, they made it worse.
It's,
Are
no,
they-
are you
are
kidding?
they
It's
the
way
ones-
worse.
are
The
they the ones
poison condition is
Carl?
brutal.
Yeah.
Never
Are they the ones
poisoned you
casting
before.
the spell?
It
She
just
cast
knocks
a
you out.
spell.
Is
And
she
she's
slow?
not affected by
She's
slow.
not affected by the slow.
So
It poisons
20-foot
you.
radius sphere.
Yeah,
The
nauseating
cloud
gas,
spreads around
yeah,
corners. Blah 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 blah. Each creature's
Oh,
completely
it
cloud spread,
poisons you.
or is poisoned.
I'm
And
a-
then your
just
dex.
started retching
I'm a
and
dwarf. I'm
reeling.
immune to or no
Not
high
immune.
resistance.
Resistant.
Yeah.
You have advantage on this saving throw.
So you can just leave that on for now, basically for right now. So Constitution saving throw against poison. So it isn't even their own thing. So
Well, that's not even
these
on.
guys here, their turn is to break.
One.
So these guys break,
I'm puking.
break. He disengages, so you guys can
Die.
you
He
can
can't-
take your.
He can't disengage. He cannot take a
Oh,
bonus
when he's
action.
slow.
No.
All right. Well, this guy breaks.
What do I need to
But this
beat?
guy
then?
here was entangled.
Oh, he's entangled. He can't flee.
Remember, he was entangled.
Yeah, he's entangled. That's
So
right.
he can't break.
He can't.
No, I mean
Anyone
on
who
his,
moves
it's
through
his
this has
turn.
to,
It's his
like-
turn.
So he needs to.
It's
Yeah,
all of
he has
these.
to break
It's all
first.
of these guys' turns. So on
Yeah,
their
but he gets to make
turn-
his. He has to.
Yeah, that's
Before
right,
he
that's
gets his
right.
action.
That's right.
Isn't not move. His action is
And-
to make the
and
break.
he's slow.
He's stuck in
He's
there.
stuck.
He's stuck in there.
So he only gets
he
the
doesn't
one
escape.
action.
Where's
He
the
can't
other
get two.
person?
These guys are
She
these
wasn't
guys are
affected,
pretty much
like-
gone.
Oh, she had
Fucked
to
up.
make her saving throw to flee too. She wasn't entangled at first.
No,
but,
she wasn't entangled.
But to move from the
She
square,
She
she
still has
is.
to do it again
starting
if
the
she's
square.
in
She's in the area.
Is it a
Nat
dex?
20,
Is
so
it a
she's
dex save?
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Where's
And
their
he's in it.
speed? And
How many
their
nat
slow?
20s have you had tonight?
I've had two.
That's pretty
And these
good.
guys have had one apiece as well.
That's pretty
We're ripping
good.
the nat 20s out all over the place.
That's awesome.
So those guys booked. These guys are left, and
Those are the ones that they weren't affected by slow that booked, right?
correct. Those are the two. The girl over here, who was actually Grimsword. The leader of the Grimsword gang was that girl Grimsword. She fled. The other not slow guy fled. He's dead. He's in combat. This guy's stuck there and can't move.
Well, that level 1 spell, like, that was not so bad.
Yep.
Entangle's great.
Yep.
That worked okay.
When I play a ranger, I put entangle and I go into difficult terrain. I put entangle on the edge of the difficult terrain, and I sit there with fucking immunity.
I'm looking at my build so far. I'm like, it's not bad.
So who failed in here?
I did. I'm puking. I rolled that one.
Well, so I'm puking as well with my 5.
I
I'm
got
puking.
nothing.
Wait,
How's the
do
girl-
I take damage?
No, you don't take damage.
I'm violently retching. Do I fall off?
21.
Hold on, I have to see if I fall off the
what-
statue.
what
I'm off
saving
the
throw?
statue.
Oh yeah, for with your
What
4
mod
you
is
do fall
this?
off the statue. You're gonna take 1d4. That's a long way down for a little kid like
I need
you.
a-
And you got
Constitution.
and you got what? How many
18.
HP do you have?
He lands in the
I
water.
have 6.
Come on.
Max
Did it beat that?
He rolled a nat 1.
I know.
And on top of that, then he rolled a 4.
I take 3 damage.
Ooh, almost dead. That's a really hard
Well,
hit that
I'm
you just
bloodied.
took.
I'm bloodied. I hit the edge.
Really
I
hard
hit
hit.
the edge of the
Yeah.
fountain, and I hit my head really fucking hard.
Devastating.
Carl, 18?
18, you're fine.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, 21, you're fine.
Can I move? Oh, I guess.
Well,
my
that's when
turn.
you start your. That's when you start your turn.
My turn.
But these guys' turn is done. It's back up to the initiative
My,
again.
no, it's my
So-
turn. The last
Oh
guy.
yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, it's your turn. Your turn. Sorry, Lee.
And now everybody dies.
So I charge at the guy with River here.
Yep.
And I just tackle him.
You do it.
I assume we're want to talk to him, right?
Yeah.
I fucking suplex him.
That one.
Oh man! So you go past him
no.
and land here. So your movement's cut in half next turn.
But you have
And you-
2
you've
attacks.
gone
on your,
beyond
the
him.
grappling isn't the attack.
And with the
right?
nat-
Oh, you only have 1 because you're a player.
And then that one you
I
would have
could-
lost your other
I've
attack
got a
anyway by fumbling
ability
so
that I can
poorly.
make a couple extra attacks here and there, but
All right, so that moves us through back up to the top. So we've got Schnargan or
Sheridan.
Sheridan.
Schnargan.
Schnargan. The way it's written on there, the H kind of bled together with the thing to make it look like that.
All right, what do we get?
Having all these toys to play with to make your story come to life makes you want all these things you have on your own.
I'm actually very lucky. I've got a friend.
See?
I've got a friend who has it all. You can do a charge if you want, the way that we play with fighter classes, right? So
Yeah.
you can
Charge,
do your
you get
running
1
movement.
attack. Okay.
Yeah, one
As long as you have 10 feet straight
one
line
attack,
at the end.
so.
I puke.
It's a really cool angle.
Let's go right
Oh.
now. Maybe I should try and change the angle a little bit now.
No,
actually.
you just got complimented
I
on
know,
the
I know,
app.
but what does it look like if I do
Oh my
this?
God.
Is that still good or is that
You know
worse
what?
now?
Hey, that's really great, maybe, and then I'm gonna change it up. No, stop. Like,
That's
just
the
do what you're
worst.
doing.
Is
Just
that
do what
better
you're
or is that
doing.
worse? I think that's
Keep
better.
doing it.
I think that's better.
You got the green light, Carl.
Oh, good.
Just play through.
When they say don't change anything, don't change anything.
I thought it would look better because now
Carl,
we can see
Oh,
the
that's
Is
of
there
course
a
you thought that.
Carl,
Of course
is
you
there a
thought that.
filter on this?
It's not all about looks.
It doesn't look quite right.
Because it's a bad phone.
It's an Android.
Well,
Yeah,
No,
you heard it
no,
first.
it's not because it's an Android.
Damn,
It's
Daryl.
because it's a Pixel, not a Galaxy. I was foolish. I
my
thought it
old
would have
Pixel
less
was dope.
bloatware. I hate the Pixel.
I-
It disconnects
my
from
old
other
one-
Pixel sucks my
I
balls.
had a Pixel too.
I
That was
wish
pretty
I
good.
had an Android again.
So
I
have a
I'm gonna
Galaxy.
try to.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what
try
to
to knock him out.
You know
All right,
what
So I'm
though?
gonna
Like
run into him
it
with my shield.
looks interesting. It like looks less real.
Carl, he's
but
charging
not
him with his
necessarily
shield
in
to
a bad
bash him
way.
and knock him.
Sounds good.
Oh, I knock him in.
Yeah.
22.
22 total. And how much damage are you doing to him? And so you're purposely trying to
I am
assault his head.
purposely-
Show me the damage. That's what's going to determine how much damage are
No
you
shield.
doing.
What would that be?
The
D6.
shield would be a D6 plus because you're charging
Yeah.
with it. But D6 plus your strength modifier,
Yeah, yeah.
and you're charging,
I like
so you would get pushback if you